all what is it? All stats nominal or something?
Oh yeah, that's it. Nominal.
Nominal.
Rotate.
Nominal trajectory.
Right, are we live? Got 900 people waiting.
We have reached apogee.
I think. Yeah, that's it. I think we're live though, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know if you can hear the stream. We've got 926 watching before we even went live. Apologies for the little delay there. We had to do some audio checks, and then one of the networks were playing up. But it's all sorted now by the looks of it. Systems are nominal. Welcome to Airliners Live Super Sunday.
Hello.
Here live from the Runway Visitor Park's control tower. Warm welcome to everybody. We are Airliners Live, streaming on your Super Sunday. We've got 3 of us in today. We'll start with Martin is up on the camera.
Hi everyone. Very good morning. Welcome to the Sunday show.
He's going to get things warmed up on the sticks. We've got Mr. Aero Aviation. I was going to say Aviation Man, but that's old, isn't it? Down here in the studio with me, Owen Flemmo.
Very good evening, folks. Or very good morning, wherever you are in the world.
Good save. And also got myself, I'm Andy, down in the studio as well. We've got a Jet2 330. I'm so used to saying Jet2 7 something. Jet2 A330 200 on the taxi app. She's off to Tenerife South Airport. Very warm welcome to everybody. A couple of donations already coming in the chat. I'll read them out in a moment.
So the A330 taxi now, as Andy said, is a Jet2 A330 200. This is operated by Jet2, but it's owned by Air Tanker. So it's going to be Jet2 cabin crew and also the Air Tanker pilots as well.
Oh, great noise there.
Good rumble from the RVP ATC tower.
Any car alarms going off from that one? Not yet. That is a Virgin Atlantic A330 300 this time. She's off to Orlando.
Sorry guys, having a mare up here at the minute. Hold on.
GVSXY. What is the name of that, Owen? Do you know it?
To be honest, I only know the new Neos that were coming at the end of the year, know their name, but I don't know these ones. Right, I know some of them.
We had some super chats that came in right at the start here. A lot of 5s. What's going on with the 5s today?
High five.
High fives all around, exactly. Paul Brooks saying, put this in a meter, guys. Let's get the show on the road. Cheers, Paul.
Cheers, Paul. Thank you, mate.
Well, that clearly worked because we went live.
I'm still plugging things in up here, but I think we're good now. I think we're good in the hood.
Mark O'Kane with a $5 Australian dollars saying, hey up, all. Let the spotting commence. Lol.
Hey up, Mark. Nice to see you, mate.
Cheers for the 5. Tony Parkinson, familiar name in the chat, with a £5 super chat. Say morning gold, double A330s to start the day. That's what we're waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. We're just waiting for them to double up, aren't we?
Yeah, we didn't want to start without an A330.
Yeah. Because before that there was an ATR. We didn't want to start an ATR, did we? Let's just excuse the Etihad Dreamliner that went out before.
Yeah. Andy, do we have another remote anywhere?
I don't know.
This is just not working.
Is it not? Unless you got yours.
No. It's going to be a nightmare, isn't it? All shortest.
Okay. This, just touching down, is a Lufthansa A319. This is one from Frankfurt. Lufthansa fly quite often to Manchester. Got like routes to Frankfurt, Munich. I'm missing one, aren't I?
I'm trying. I think it's only Frankfurt and Munich
these days. Yeah. Yeah, because they don't fly to Berlin, do they, from here? I don't think they do.
No.
Just like the likes of Ryanair fly there. Laurie M with a $5. Thank you, Laurie. Saying keep it on the 5 train. Keeping the 5 train on the tracks. Everyone hop on. Well, there we go. We got a £5, $5, 5 Australian.
Thanks very much, Laurie.
5 rupees. Train going in the chat. Warm welcome to your Super Sunday. Good to see so many people in the chat already. We had, like I said, over 900 before we went live, which is nuts. Like, it just shows that like a lot of people rely on these schedules. And as a live stream channel, we like to keep to the schedule and keep you guys, well, keep us pretty regular. We recently changed one of our main days. Wow, what a noise. I'll let this depart first. That sounds 10 out of 10, doesn't it?
Those Rolls-Royce treads.
Honestly. Wow, that sounded awesome. What a way to kick the show off. Chris Libby with a £5 super chat saying, have a good show, guys. Cheers, Chris.
Thank you very much, Chris.
Also joining the £5 super train. And a couple of memberships coming in as well. John Neal with a 20 month saying, hey guys, tuning in from Brisbane, Australia. Great way to spend Sunday night over here. Well, welcome, John.
Great to have you with us, John.
And that's with first class, by the way, with John.
Wow.
And he's also got the red tail. 20 months. He's not far from the gold tail. Cheers, John. Appreciate it.
I'm on 8 months and 9 days, so I've got a while. Yeah. I think because I was a supporter on Facebook for so long.
Yeah.
And I was very like coming to the YouTube train. It's like, yeah.
It's a shame we can't like just.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people who moved over from Facebook.
There's no fast track.
There's no fast track now. This ain't security at an airport.
Apologies about this morning's tripod work, folks. It seems to have got a bit worse.
Has it?
Yeah, it's really like, it doesn't matter what fluid setting you put on it, it's just jaggy.
It's probably because of the rain on Wednesday, wasn't it? It hasn't been used since then.
The rain's just
that's dried out, but I think we need a new tripod head.
I think so.
It's actually rusty, that one, at this point.
Yeah, we've been using this for about 3 or 4 years, folks, and you can really tell.
It's been out everywhere. It's been to Lanzarote, it's been to Dublin, it's been obviously Southside, it's been here, it's been in the rain, the snow,
it's flown with
storm
Ryanair.
units. It's flown on Ryanair with a bumpy landing.
With that landing into Lanzarote, I'm not surprised it's not below.
Yeah, so on the channel we have quite an expensive tripod head. So a tripod for a camera is usually, especially with video, would be made up of 2 parts. You'll have the legs, which we interchange our legs depending on the situation. Like, you know, here we have separate legs from when we're on the mount, for example. But the head that we have is quite an expensive one that we bought a few years ago. There was actually a fundraiser for it, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And it's a Nitrotech fluid head, which means it uses liquids to create the friction, which is quite an advanced thing. I know you can get like cheap versions of that, but this is a really good head, and it's seen better days. They're quite expensive to replace. We can't just not a few £100. You're talking over £1,000 or £2,000. So that's probably the next thing to be replaced on the channel. And you look at Henry Temby over in Canada. He recently upgraded to a fluid head, and you could see the results of a new fluid head that's really smooth. His camera work just went from, it was decent to start with, but it went.
Yeah. It went next level.
Yeah, really good.
Did. But I hope you've all had a great weekend, guys. It's great to see you back in the show. Obviously, we changed our schedule last week, so we did Wednesday. Mm-hmm. That'll be the same moving forward. It's quite funny that we changed our day to Wednesday, and that was the only day last week where it rained.
It was horrific. So, it was just like relentless heavy rain the whole stream, except for when we finished, of course.
Yeah, as soon as we finished, no joke, guys, the sun came out, and it was warm enough to sit outside.
Yeah, it was beautiful. And you see it at the end of the stream, we're stood there, and it doesn't look like it's just been battered down with rain.
Yeah.
Welshie Kev with a first class as well for 16 months, saying it's actually 15 months, but YouTube being YouTube, lol, yes. YouTube does that. I mean, have the free extra month, I guess.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Doesn't really mean anything. Maybe you might get your gold tail a little bit early because of YouTube.
Should do Tuesday next week, 23 degrees C. Well, rumour has it we may be doing a bonus show on Tuesday, folks.
Oh.
So keep your eyes open for that one.
We're thinking of doing a bonus show this coming week. The week after, Martin is away, right? So
yeah. So the week after I'm away, and the week after that Andy's away. So we'll update you on the schedule for those weeks. We may take 2 weeks off. We may just do one show each week. We'll let you know as soon as we can. But I think they're our only holidays that we've booked this year. So we'll let you know as soon as we know, folks, on that one.
We will. Yeah. I mean, I'm planning on the week that you're off going down and getting some content at some other airports just for the channel.
Yeah. So we'll still be making videos and stuff like that, but I think live show wise we'll keep you up to date, but we may just take 2 weeks off and come back nice and fresh after our holidays. So keep an eye on that one. Daniel Aviation, 2 for 49 donations in a row. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that. First one, no message. The second one says, had a great holiday, went out on a Jet2 A321 and came back on the 330. Nice, mate. Hope you had a great trip.
That sounds great. Let us know how it was. A couple of other memberships as well. Julian Metcalf with a 3 months premium economy.
Hey Julian, nice to see you.
Saying hi. Morning guys, can you say hi to my wife Deb, please?
There you go. Hello.
Hello Deb. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning.
June Peacock with a 4 months of premium economy, saying morning from South Africa. All the way in South Africa, but it's a bit warmer there. In fact, it's quite warm today, isn't it? It's like, you saying it's meant to be like 20 odd degrees today.
Yeah, about 22 degrees today.
I'm feeling pretty warm right now, to be honest.
So we're getting off the camera looking like the lobster, like a little mermaid.
You never know how to dress for Manchester, because the wind and the rain does make it a lot colder to be out in, but then it could be like 20 odd degrees as well, and you're soaking wet from the rain, you're soaking wet from sweating. It's like, can you make your mind up, please?
Keep us up to date on the approach, Andy, by the way, if you can.
Yes, I will do that, actually. Good plan. There actually is something at just past 1,000 feet, so it'll be down in like the next minute. It's a KLM 737-900. Don't see the 900 series 73s very often. You see Max 9s quite often in comparison. Dan Bond with a 3 months of business class, one of our newer VIPs. Say good morning guys, got my pin badges, looking great, superb sound from the 330, keep up the good work lads. Amazing. Yeah, I see a lot of people are receiving their pin badges recently. Yeah,
just a word of update on that, folks. We did ship out about 95 orders. And then I'll be honest, we literally ran out of boxes.
Ran out of boxes.
So I've already got more that were delivered yesterday. So if you haven't had a notification that your order has been shipped, don't worry. It will be the very first job we do on Monday is to ship the last of the orders. For those guys who ordered clothing with your badges, then we're just waiting for your clothing to come into stock. So, but your badges have been put to one side, guys, so don't worry about that.
And the woman in the post office was very excited to see Mark in this big box.
Yeah, well, we did 2 trips. We did one trip with about 50 and the other trip with about 40. And both times I put them in a box so that she couldn't tell until the very last second that there were loads of packages in there. I said, oh, there's just this for you. I said, oh, there's quite a few in there though. Thanks, see you, bye. She got off.
As in fact, she did say she was going to take them back and scan them all separately. So,
but yeah, so if you've literally just ordered the badges on their own, folks, and you've not had the ship notification, I'll be shipping the rest of those out tomorrow for you guys.
Yep.
Simon asked, hi guys, quick question, what is your favourite plane and which livery?
We should probably set up a command for this, I think.
We get this a lot, yeah. I mean,
Swiss A220 for me, there you go, Bosch. Brand new model on the shelf as well.
Is he asking like what plane specifically with delivery, or is he asking two separate questions?
What is your favourite plane and which livery? So I think that'll be for me, like, what's your favourite plane and what livery you like?
Yeah, I think I'd say 2 separate ones, two different answers, because I'd say the best combo I think has got to be the Icelandair Hekla Aurora 757.
Yeah.
But then favourite plane is a 350-1000, and favourite livery is probably the Dreamliner Vietnam Airlines. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
That's nice. That
Dreamliner specifically as well. It's really, really nice.
Jen's going for the WestJet Disney livery.
Ah, yes.
Oh, yeah. I think for me, see, I'm quite biased, because I've got two favourite aircraft. So I like the A350-1000.
Yes,
but I've also, since the start, tracking the 777X program.
Oh yeah, you've been really into that, haven't you?
So I remember watching like the first flight and stuff when it didn't take off.
Oh yeah, do you remember that?
Yeah,
because of the weather.
Yeah.
Because of the weather, yeah. And then my favourite livery has to be Play Airlines, obviously.
Oh, there's a surprise.
Because if it didn't say that, I'd be disrespecting. So yeah. But I am gonna order the Play Airlines acrylic tail soon as well. So I need to.
And they're coming to Liverpool, aren't they?
Yeah, so they're coming to October. Yeah, so they're doing a seasonal from October till April.
Bit of an older plane. This it's a 22-year-old, so it's first registered in February 2000. No winglets on this little 737-700 Scandinavian Air Services flight to Oslo. Doesn't look like it's been painted for a while either. No, it's in the more classic colours. A couple more things in the chat to keep up with. Laurie M, 10 months with the Executive Club membership. One of the, I think, 5 or 6 Executive Club members that we have. So proud to be a member and support of this awesome community. There's no aviation show on YouTube or Twitch better than Airliners Live.
Thanks very much, Laurie. Appreciate it, and it's great to see. I hope everything's as good as it can be at the moment. And if you need anything, reach out to any of the team, Laurie. You know we're all there for you at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Emma Haslett with a 4-month premium economy saying, morning guys. Morning, Emma.
Good morning. Hello.
I think that's all.
Adrian said, good morning. How was the barbecue, gas or coals?
Oh,
coals, obviously.
There's only one good answer to that, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
barbecue was boss.
Yeah, we had a really good evening. It was just nice to take some time away and have like a great laugh and stuff. So
yeah, that was on Friday night, wasn't it?
Friday, yeah. And the weather was nice as well, yeah.
It's good, yeah. We had a barbecue around at my house, in the garden.
Sorry, I'm adjusting the tripod there.
We had Martin and Mrs. Airliners Live, as well as Owen was here as well, and it was a good laugh. It was very enjoyable.
Yeah, it was mint.
Martin was king of the barbecue, as you probably saw.
Yeah. Also, mate, I do like cooking on a barbecue.
Good Martin, I'll be in touch for him to do a little kitchen session.
Straight on it.
Straight on it.
There we go. Here's a question for the chat, though. What is the best thing to get on a barbecue, food-wise? Like, what is your favourite, chat? Give me some ideas. Because I know some people who prefer, like, Mediterranean veg on, like, on a kebab type deal.
Ah, yeah.
Like, they're quite nice. Or some people like fish. Fish is good on the barbecue as well.
Yeah, good salmon on the barbecue.
Yeah. I mean, the winner of Owen didn't have any, but the winner of the Friday barbecue
I didn't have nothing,
was definitely the ribeye steaks that we had. They were pretty good.
But it was Martin to do it 10 out of 10, like, so.
Nice one.
We had some. You said you never had minted lamb burgers, did you?
No, I never had minted lamb. I didn't even know minted lamb burgers even existed.
And we had them. For starters. And, they were really good.
Andy said every time we have a barbecue, the burgers have to be cooked first. That's the rule.
It's the rule, yeah. I always cook burgers first because they're just get them done, boosh, boosh, boosh. Doesn't matter if they're a bit overcooked.
Get it done, son.
Yeah, you don't want to overcook these steaks, though. Oof. Lukey Luke with a £3.80 super chat saying Leeds Bradford Airport is my local, but I love Manchester. Miss those 747s. Honestly, Luke, we do too. There's rumours that we will be seeing a 747 at Manchester soon.
Yes.
Yeah. Forget the airline now. Is it Astral?
So it's Atlas Air. If people don't know, when we had the 747s from Virgin, a couple of them went to Atlas Air, so 2 of them got use of parts, and then the other 2 got put in Atlas Air livery. So who knows? We could have
an ex-Virgin Atlantic 747 coming back to Manchester. I know it'll probably be not obviously it'll be repainted. It'll be in a new scheme. Because I remember one of them went to a freighter company
Yeah,
Like
Jetx, I think it was called.
and it had the red tail still. Do you remember that?
It's still got a red tail now, I think.
Yeah, and you see it sometimes. I think it's been to Stansted before, I think. People have seen it at Stansted.
I think that was Ruby Tuesday, yeah.
EDC Metal Man with an $8.99 New Zealand dollar saying, "Hey Andy and hey Martin and Andy, here's some gas money. Love watching any flyovers of my favourite aircraft. My favourite aircraft is the all black livery Boeing 777-300 ER in Air New Zealand.
Nice.
Honestly, that's such a it's not a plane I've ever seen, Air New Zealand, and I think that looks so cool in all black.
Yeah, it looks cool, like.
Nothing on final at the moment, but there is an aircraft taxiing out. It looks like a wide body. It is. It's another A330-300 GV WAG.
Nice.
And that's off to Islamabad. Now, Owen was saying, I don't know if he said it on the stream or not, but there are 2 daily services now to Orlando with Virgin.
Yeah.
And they fly 2 different planes, don't they?
Yeah, so the first flight is operated by an A330-300.
Hello.
And the second flight is operated by the brand new A350-1000.
Yes. Oh yeah, the brand new one as well, isn't it? It's a Fearless Lady, isn't it?
So once the Virgin 350 taxis out, I'll give you more information around the names and that aircraft type.
Yes. It's got a bit of a story behind it, and it's actually good that it's based here in Manchester as well.
Yep.
Good morning to everyone on Twitch as well. If you're watching on Twitch, let us know. I am watching the Twitch chat.
Hey guys.
A lot of people putting good answers over for the barbecue question.
Barbecue, yeah.
Sausages. Chester Mike saying a Mediterranean veg kebab with halloumi. Yo, halloumi on a barbecue.
Ooh,
I've never go.
See, people go on about like halloumi fries, but I've never tasted halloumi fries, so we don't know.
You're not very cultured with food, are you?
I had feta cheese and it was in Greece, so that was quite nice.
Mate, feta cheese is the best in salad.
Oh yeah.
See, I'm quite fussy, you see, so...
Mark Webster saying a heavily spiced steak. Yes, steak on a barbecue. Like it's that like cold, you know, like that what's called grilled kind of barbecue taste. You just can't replicate in a kitchen. But we all had steak, and it was other than Owen. For some reason, Owen claims you have to be in the mood for steak. I'm not sure what that means.
I'm not quite sure about that.
See, steak's not my... See, if I went somewhere, like, and there was steak or a burger, then I'd take a burger, obviously.
Here comes the GV WAG, Virgin Atlantic A330 to Islamabad. We're quite lucky with our stream schedule because we actually catch pretty much all the daily departures for Virgin Atlantic. They all sort of happen within a few hours of each other. Roughly about 2 hours, I think. You catch them all, 3 hours. You catch them all going out. They all come in early in the morning, about between 6 and 8 in the morning they all arrive. This morning they would have arrived on 05 right, because they are on 05s today, and when runway 2 is open, prior to 10 a.m. Then obviously they're arriving on 05 right and departing on 05 left. Great views there, and a lovely shot of the Rolls-Royce Trent 700 engine on the Virgin Atlantic 330 with great sound. Agent James Blonde gifting a tier 1 sub to Messiah on Twitch.
Thank you very much. Hey, look at this, guys. Up close and personal flight control check.
That's great. They always do the flight control check at sort of that stage with Virgin Atlantic.
There's the tail. Look at that. Full deflection. Look at this. Folks.
Nice.
I think it's cool to see that.
It is cool. It's weird how it's Virgin consistently always does it there. Like I know it's obviously probably baked into their SOP.
Probably Sabre.
Probably been just their workflows and where it is on the chat list, I guess.
Whereas, like let's say Ryanair, you never see them do flight control checks here. They must do them on the stand, or I guess has been pushed back.
£5 super chat from Tracy Sellers saying, "Happy Sunday, guys. Watching with our granddaughter Ellie, who is hoping we will bring her to the RVP in the next couple of weeks." Thanks very much, Tracy. We appreciate the support.
Cheers, Tracy. Appreciate it.
Hope you have a brilliant day at the RVP in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Steve Daniels saying, "Morning, guys. Can you give a shout out to my friend's 10-year-old son Thomas Green. He's a massive fan of yours and just got his first bit of Airliners Live merch yesterday, a hoodie.
Oh, nice.
Well, huge shout out to Thomas. I hope you're enjoying your hoodie. I hope you're enjoying the stream as well.
Cheers, Thomas.
Oh yeah, Liverpool won the FA Cup, didn't they?
Yeah, Liverpool won yesterday. The FA Cup yesterday. Yeah, went into penalties.
Are you a Liverpool fan?
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
From Liverpool, and it's red.
And it's red, yeah.
EasyJets starting up that second engine.
Oh yeah, great.
Unfortunately, we didn't win Eurovision yesterday, but just one of those things. We come second, so
that's really good. I don't watch Eurovision anymore, but that's really good for the UK second. Like, that's unbelievable.
Would have been good if Liverpool won and we won the Eurovision. That would have been good, like
double win. Came second. That's a win in relative terms for the UK.
I'm not a fan of Eurovision either, to be honest. Like, but
usually we come either last or second to last. Usually. Was the UK song good? Was it then? I'm guessing
it was called Spaceman, I think.
Spaceman. What kind of music was it? Was it like a pop song? Was it?
I have no idea. I didn't even know the song. No. I don't sing.
This is a A320 Neo. This Hotel Papa on the reg off to Munich. A320 Neo. It's only 3 years old. I love flying on a Neos personally, especially with EasyJet. Yeah, I don't think I think the UK's won the Eurovision once, I think, I'm going to say.
Yeah. Can't remember what year it was, though.
I know historically Sweden have always been, like, the champions. Must be a very musical nation, Sweden, because they always come out with absolute bangers. Obviously, they used to have ABBA, didn't they, doing the Eurovision.
Knowing me, knowing you.
Thank you for all the support this morning, ladies and gents, here on the channel. We are pushing, by the way, at 7.6 megabits. Wow, that's a high bit rate stuff.
Don't mess about on there, though, with live, folks.
Hope you're all enjoying the show this morning, though. We're live from Manchester Airport's Runway Visitor Park. We are broadcasting live and direct from the RVP Control Tower. It's brought to you by the Runway Visitor Park and the Aviation Society, who we work very closely with, have a great relationship with as well. And show your support for both of them. The Runway Visitor Park, as you know, we've streamed from here since the start of Airliners Live, and whether it's been the Mound or the old commentary tower or now the control tower that's here, it is a great place to be, a great place to stream from. It's a great place to get photos, videos, and it's a great place to just have like a family day out or just a day out yourself, especially when the weather is a bit nicer like today, which is nice and warm today, relatively speaking. And hopefully we get a bit of sunshine today as well. Next week it's looking lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the RVP, just pay for your parking when you come down, and there's loads to see and do here as well.
I hope it's warm tomorrow. I'll be out on the airfield tomorrow.
There goes a Virgin Atlantic A330-300. Do they have any 200 series left?
So all the 200s have gone now. I caught the final departure a couple of weeks back, which you can see the photo on the Aviation Society website.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so I caught that. So that was Strawberry Fields, and that departed to London Heathrow for some maintenance. And now I think it's going to get scrapped now. I think the sole purpose of them having the 200s was when Rolls-Royce had the issues with the engines for the Dreamliner.
Yeah.
So they had to get them because if you notice with the 200s and 300s, the paint was a little off because they had to paint them up really quick. So
But for those of you who haven't seen, myself and Andy will be featuring on the Departure Lounge podcast this evening at 7:30 p.m. Airliners Live will be the guests on that podcast. Something we're looking forward to. So we'll share the feed after today's show. Make sure you come and say hello, show the guys some support in the Departure Lounge podcast chat. They do a great podcast every week, and it'd be great for us to get on there and see lots of our VIPs and viewers in the chat. Show them some support, guys. So that's 7:30 p.m. UK time this evening on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. We have made a post already, but we will do another one later on this afternoon for any of you who missed it.
Yeah, so don't be watching Strictly. Come and watch the Departure Lounge.
Get away from it. That's what you want. Yeah. Strictly. So it's our first ever podcast as guests. We've been invited on it before, but actually we never used to have time for stuff like that because we used to obviously work full time, and I used to work evenings as well, so they just weren't possible. So this is our first ever one. So it's a nice little podcast. You can tune in. Nice friendly hosts over there as well. We've watched them before, and we actually had our one of our moderators at Loopy was a guest on there a couple of weeks ago, so we've got high expectations to live up to.
Yeah.
EasyJet A320 Neo.
So like James mentioned in the chat there, Virgin are getting the A330-900 Neo. So the first one is supposedly expected to be delivered in October.
Yeah.
And that will be named GV Mix, Virgin and Tonic. But I think that's the first one, and then the following one will be next year. So it's going to be good fun to see them with the mask as well. Those big engines head on south side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Apologies about the jerky zoom in, folks. I think our remote is finally giving up the ghost here.
Yeah.
We'll do our best with it for today, though.
Yeah, we've got another one that we can use.
Yeah, we got a spare one, but unfortunately I didn't bring it today.
Salek with the $9.99 saying heard a lot of interesting things about Ryanair. Curious if they're as interesting as Spirit here in the UK. Always support you guys, great job. I'm not sure what you've heard about them really, because they're the biggest airline in Europe, right?
Yeah.
So obviously they've got a lot of things going on. There's a lot of room for, I guess, trouble on the planes and things, but that comes with any airline, right? But they're very, very good value, I'll tell you that. And you get what you pay for, really, plus more. Cause
yeah, well, I spent a week training with Ryanair, so half of the stuff that I never knew I found out during the training. It was.
Is there anything you can tell us about, or is it all?
No, I can tell you certain amounts. Like, so with Ryanair, so because of COVID, they are a cashless airline. So so you can't take card whatsoever. Sorry, you can't use cash whatsoever.
Yeah.
'Cause it just saves them, but they try and, as people know, Ryanair, like, they try and take shortcuts and stuff like that. So it's
cost saving.
So it's a lot of cost saving stuff. Like, I think it was something like £55 to check in, and then when you go to like the gate at Liverpool, and you go to scan your pass, if it doesn't work, then you have to go and pay money to get your boarding passes printed off.
Yeah, I've heard about that one,
which is not cheap, and it's like.
I have an EasyJet A320 on short final, by the way, just about to.
Keep an eye on it. Just to be clear, guys, the Departure Lounge is not our channel. I've seen a couple of people saying I've subbed to your other channel. It's not our channel. We're just a guest on their show this evening.
Yep. So tune in.
So yeah, just to make that clear.
Yeah, we'll give it a share when we go live on their channel. And it's something we can get more involved with. Is other things outside of our channel, it's something that we've not really done much of, and if I'm honest, like, I never see anything special about us, like, so I don't, like Loopy, for example, had a fantastic story about his early days, and obviously he worked with Iron Maiden.
That's quite cool.
As part of their crew, used to tour with them, so he's got some amazing stories. He's even got a book out as well, Loopy World. The early days, is it called, I think? I'm okay. That's Owen's dad making an appearance. Is that wearing his hoodie today, is he?
No, he hasn't got on today.
No, his blue hoodie on. I like your dad, he's a cool guy.
Yeah, well...
he should come to the next barbecue.
See, the thing is, like, as soon as they see me dad and then they see me, they go, oh my god, yeah, your father and son.
yeah. Got my father and son duo in it.
Somebody mentioned about going to Relay Show this year, and about the itinerary and stuff. As far as I know, the Royal Air Force aerobatic team, my favourite, the Red Arrows, they're going.
Nice. Real air show.
But unfortunately this year, as people know, the Reds fly with 9 jets, but there's been a few issues this year, so one of their pilots had to go back to the front line, which took them back to 8 jets. And then there's been some bad press yesterday about some saying that there'd been like alcohol and all that stuff, which I don't see the case. Like the real reason, which I found out, was they had to go back to the front line as well. Like, why would you train so hard and be a week from passing your display authority?
Yeah.
To then over the drink, like, I don't think that's believable. So because of that, the Reds are down to 7 jets this year. So if you see them around the UK, they'll display with 7 jets, and then public Flypast will be all 9 jets. So Red 10 and then Red 11 will fill in for the Flypast.
I mean, it'll give something different, right? Seeing them with 7 jets, it's not necessarily...
No, it is different. Like, yeah, like the last time they displayed with 7 jets was 2012, as there was one of the pilots sadly lost their lives, and then the other one couldn't fly either, so they displayed with 7 jets, which are quite to see.
Okay, I didn't know this. That's crazy.
Ladies and gents, have we seen who is in the chat?
Oh
Mr. Noel Phillips.
Is he?
Waiting to watch my wife heading off to Texas for a few days on the Singapore 350. We'll make sure we catch that for you. Hope you're well, Noel. Great to see you, mate.
Well, Noel, now pinging up on the ground is Singapore Airlines Flight 52 to Houston, Texas. Oh, Noel, I'm so jealous.
It's like a fan moment. I like Noel Phillips. I watch all his videos.
Yeah. I think his videos are rubbish, to be honest.
we were talking about him on the last show, weren't we? Because you were telling us, and we were talking about it at the barbecue as well.
Yeah.
Do you want to the Indian
sleeper train? Yeah.
Mate, I don't know how you did that trip on that train, mate. I'll be honest. Not only did you do that trip on the train, you went to the toilet, you saw the hole in the floor, and then you went, you know what I'll do? I'll just try all the curry they bring me. Like, if I went in there and I saw that, mate, I'd be on Weetabix the whole trip, dry, nothing else.
Yeah. No, he makes some fantastic content, Noel. He helps us out behind the scenes as well.
Yeah.
Good long-term friend of the channel.
Yeah, appreciate everything you've done for us as well, Noel.
Yeah.
And your content is 10 out of 10.
Really
Looking
good.
forward to seeing you as well at your event that's coming up, mate. So we'll be in touch about that as well.
Yeah.
But if you don't follow, if you live under a rock, ladies and gents, and you don't follow Noel Phillips, click on his YouTube channel and go and subscribe, guys. He's makes some great content with some good banter as well.
Yeah, I was in. I used to work in a desserts restaurant, and I can't remember how that came up. I was talking about Noel about his content, and like 2 of the girls who worked there, one of them wasn't even into aviation. She was just like, into many other things. And 2 of the people who worked there knew who he was from his content. And I think it's just like the power of like Facebook and YouTube. Like it's such good content that's just easy to watch that you don't. People say that about live aviation as well. It's like you don't need to really be into aviation to like appreciate it. And obviously Noel does like sleeper trains and stuff, and
does all sorts.
Yeah, so that's like just like anyone can watch that, right, and just like sympathise with the situation. Got a couple of super chats as well. Adrian Cumsty. Never heard that said before. Adrian Cumsty with an £8.99 super chat saying, "Great show, guys. Always a good start to a lazy Sunday."
Thank you very much, mate. Great to have you with us.
Yeah, big donation, £8.99. Also, EDC Metalman also with a $3.49 New Zealand dollars, saying just sub to your other channel, Andy and mine. Oh yeah, that's at the podcast. Yeah,
so that's not our channel, just to be clear.
Yeah, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, Gillian Clough with the £10 super chat, saying you gave me a shout out a few weeks ago. Jill Alicante, EasyJets. Here's something to say thanks. Oh, cheers. Cheers, Jill. Appreciate it.
Thanks very much.
Very kind of you. And yeah, Noel, I'm very jealous of your wife because Texas is where my heart is, I'm afraid.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, what's happened in the chat?
Mr. Kevin D has made an appearance with a megabong donation to kick off this morning's show with a £50 megabong. Says, hey Martin, Andy, Owen and the mods, I got my pin badges on Friday. They're excellent. I won't tell my bank manager though. Lol. Kevin. Thank you very much, Kevin. Really appreciate it, mate. Well, and I've told you before, why are you ordering merch? Just drop us a message.
I know, yeah. We were
surprised. Have what you want.
We were surprised when you ordered it, but
get what you free for all.
Yeah, but you do support the channel with the purchase.
Exactly,
so if that was your intention as well, then
thank you very much, and I'm glad you've received them safe and sound, and again, thanks for the huge donation. Really do appreciate it.
Noel's off to Africa in a couple of weeks.
Oh, are you? Oh, nice. Like I said, Noel, if ever there's a nice first class that you just, maybe you're a bit busy, maybe you got to go to the tip or get your shopping in, babysit.
Listen,
feel free. We'll look after you. I know it'll be a bit of a pain in the backside to do it, but we'll do it for you. We owe you a favour, Noel, so don't worry, mate. We've got you.
Okay, so he's just booked you in on, I think it's an Indian sleeper train, if you want to...
No, first class, I said. Yeah, first class in the train. I think he was in first class on the train. Some guy knocks on and says, yeah, mate, can I charge me phone? It's like, hello?
Yeah, Noel Martin said it'd be good for the whole Airlines Live team to go on the Indian sleeper train.
Did I? I'm away that weekend, sorry.
But Vic started with an interesting question. I've never asked this before. Has any of you guys ever experienced business class or first class?
Never.
No.
Well, I'm from Liverpool, so we don't experience that whatsoever.
I've experienced business class on Ryanair, which is the equivalent of when you get a free seat next to you
and you can a free pack of mini cheddars.
Yeah, and you can lounge around a little bit.
Yeah, when we go to Lanzarote, some guy just decided to plonk next to me. Like, who's this guy? He is. He's paying for the seat, man.
That was me. We had a free seat between us, so we weren't too close.
Yeah, we had loads of leg room, yeah.
Well, Kev, we've ordered more. We've ordered more there, aren't we?
Yes, so a lot of people missed out on the logo badges specifically.
We did say we weren't going to order more unless a lot of people missed out.
And a lot of people
then just got inundated with, I missed out.
A lot of people who are really supportive of the channel as well. Good friends of the channel who really wanted to order them and they missed out just because of payday or because they might have just missed the notifications. So we went back, we ordered more, we're getting a logo one ordered. And maybe another design as well.
Oh yeah.
You guys will see.
Secrets.
I will order some Noel Phillips socks.
Yes. Noisy Mosquito on the taxi past. It's an ATR 72 to the Isle of Man.
Matty Boy in the chat.
Hey.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse, yeah. So if anyone didn't know, Matt's gone to Disneyland.
Matt's,
he had a meet and greet with Mickey Mouse. So Mickey Mouse is now walking around with it.
He says he went for his kids.
And some Noel Phillips socks. And Minnie Mouse has got the 747 design.
You imagine that they have the Airline caps on. Matt should have tried that, should he? Can you wear this real quick? Good for a photo. I think you get a phone call from Mr. Disney if you did that, wouldn't you?
No way.
So, who authorised this?
Matt Smith.
It's just grassing.
I'm guessing a lot of people in the chat have flown on some kind of business class or first class.
I flew on first class on the BA 747 to Las Vegas.
Yeah, you were telling about this, didn't you? Yeah.
We didn't get very far,
Didn't even move.
Yeah, so I, for anyone who didn't know, I went to see the Negus 747 in the Cotswolds a couple of weeks ago, and it was such a great tour. Like, I'd never seen the 747 up close, or I'd never been on one, so it was a really great experience. So I got a photo in one of the first class seats and put it on my Facebook account.
Yeah.
And everyone thought it was at London Heathrow going to Las Vegas, and everyone was commenting saying have a great time and stuff.
Wishing you a good journey.
And Martin's probably didn't go anywhere.
So I had the opportunity to fly on, obviously I flew on for the channel, the British Airways A380 to Madrid back in November.
Please don't rub it in.
And, well, I had two options. I could fly in business class on that flight for not much more at all. It was like an extra 50 quid, which for a business class on an A380 is an experience, isn't it?
Was the full aircraft open, like upstairs, the lot?
No, upstairs was shut.
Yeah, so it was originally an A320 scheduled on that route. And they upgraded it to an A380 purely for
crew training,
etc. And there was a lot of crew on it. And so as a result, it was very empty. The upstairs was completely blocked out. And if you requested, they would take you upstairs and show you around and let you sit in the premium economy seats they have up there, the business class seats they have up there as well. First class was completely unavailable, sadly, because I don't think there is a first class on that route.
No.
But business class was available. The only reason why I didn't pick business class, it didn't matter in the end, because it's such a short flight, and I was spent most of it wandering around and exploring the A380. The only reason I picked economy was because business class on the lower deck is over the wing, and you know how big an A380's wing is.
Wow.
You're not going to see anything out the window, are you?
No.
And I don't know if anyone in the chat's ever flown on an A380, but the windows are a very weird shape. They look huge. Like, they are like from my sort of elbow to like the tip of my finger. They look huge, but then there's an outer window which is like half the size and a big gap between them, so you don't get a lot of like field of view out the window.
Stand by, folks. I'm going to record this for Noel.
Yep.
If you want the footage, Noel, I don't know if she's filming for a video or anything, let us know. Obviously, if not,
that'd be cool.
You've got it sort of back at me.
Yeah. So taxiing up, we have the Singapore Airlines A350-900 on her way to Houston, Texas, in the USA.
Yep.
It's an A350-900 4-year-old aircraft. This route in particular flies from Manchester to Houston, and then from Houston on to Singapore. So it's kind of like a stopover. It does.
So the one thing me and Andy were talking about at the barbecue is if you look at the wingtips on the A350, they have two different designs. So the Singapore ones are slightly different to the Qatar Airways A350 winglets.
Yeah.
So they have one which is like a surfboard shape, and then you have one which is like the actual it's like a shark.
Once I go in, let's just get a clean recording of this. Hold on then. There we go, we'll do the same for the takeoff. Sorry mate, it's
alright.
Colin Davies with the $5 New Zealand dollars, by the way, saying Martin and Andy, I always like your shows. Happy Sunday to you in Manchester. You guys are awesome filming planes at Manchester live. Cheers, Colin.
Thank you very much, appreciate it.
A lot of support this morning on the Super Sunday show. As you all know, Super Sunday is Airlines Live's flagship show of the week. It's something to look forward to all week long and to accompany you on your Sunday morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time zone it is for you. Roaming Adventures UK with a £1.79 super chat saying Bing Bong from us and G-Dog. Have a great day.
I've just thought then, I'll watch the departure lounge and I'll be going to bed because I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
4 in the morning. Is that for your first
day at the airport? Yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning start.
Good luck. Ryanair just arriving 737-800.
So what were you saying about the wingtips, Owen?
So with the Singapore and the Qatar, they have 2 different styles of 350 wingtips. So the Singapore ones look like a bit like a surfboard, but with the Qatar ones, it's more like a shark fin.
Yeah, you can see it when especially from this angle in particular. You can see the difference. And what does the Virgin Atlantic 350 have? More of the curved one, doesn't it?
Yeah, so the Virgin ones, I've got the same as the what's it called now?
The Qatar.
The Qatar, yeah.
Yeah.
So we look at those wingtips now, and then when the Virgin 350 comes out, we'll be able to show you the different comparison between the both of them.
Yep.
God, them speakers are right in the line-up point.
Right, so
anybody got an axe?
So we got Gothenburg flight to with Ryanair just departing first. She lined up at the intersection just ahead of the Singapore 350.
Somebody mentioned in the chat before that they're going to the Queen's Jubilee Flypast, and I'll be attending that. And then they mentioned that so the Reds won't have 7 jets at that Flypast; they'll have all 9.
So, and the Red Arrows are doing a fly past Buckingham Palace.
Yep.
On the 1st of July.
So the Queen Jubilee Flypast is on the 2nd of June.
2nd of June. Why was it July? June.
For the Queen's Jubilee Flypast, so that'll be bigger than the usual Flypast.
Yeah.
And then the Red Arrows are always the last ones.
And that noise you can hear in the background is a Aer Lingus 330 on the taxi out. Next to the part, we'll let you get a recording of this.
Yeah.
Is the Singapore A350 to Houston.
Enjoy, folks.
Singapore A350 900 series aircraft. Something we see on every show we do here at Manchester during the morning. And also taxiing past during that, you've seen photo bombing. The shot was a Airbus A330-300 with Aer Lingus, and actually on radar it's got no destination. So it might be off to the usual Orlando or Bridgetown, or it might be a repositioning flight. It's got a standard call sign, Echo Golf 935.
So I think that'll be going to Orlando or Bridgetown. Here at Manchester, Aer Lingus UK have 2 A330s and an A321neo, but at the moment EIEDY, which is the A330-300, is currently in Dublin for maintenance, so that should return in the next couple of days.
Hey, you're welcome, Noel. No worries, mate. If you need the footage, let us know. If you don't worry, it's all good, but it's there if you need it, pal. And thanks for checking out the show as well. It's great to see you in here, mate.
Yeah, we love your content, and I'm sure many people in the chat would say the same as well.
We love you, no, we do.
I went to visit Martin in a cottage in Wales. Remember that?
Yeah.
And we were like, "What should we put on TV?" He put Noel Phillips playlist on. We were just watching him for a few hours.
Yeah, it's good, wasn't it?
It was raining, wasn't it, as well? So we were just trying to keep dry. Rob Young also upgrading his membership to business class. There you go. Speaking of business class,
Rob.
Cheers, Rob. Appreciate it.
Thanks very much, mate. Jeff, nice to see you in the chat as well. Great to see you back.
And speaking of business class, Vic with the brand new membership, signing up for business class, going straight in there. Katie Rowley with the 4 months of premium economy. Thank you, Katie. and Mr. Bing Bong, Paul Davies himself. Literally up and out to work, guys. Sorry. Put this to the brew fund with a £4.49 super chat. Appreciate it, Paul. No worries. No need to apologise. You do you.
Yep.
Let's have a look what's going on the ground. So the Aer Lingus 330 is now lining up on 05 left.
That's going to Orlando.
Flying right over it right now, over our heads. Sadly can't see it. At 37,000 feet is the Icelandair 100 years special 757, which is kind of like a retro design. All blue with a red and white stripes on it, just flying overhead. That's going from Reykjavik to Paris Charles de Gaulle.
I can't twist my head anymore, folks. That's as much as you're going to see, I'm afraid. Just tracking that Singapore all the way around.
Oh, were you? Oh my gosh, no way.
So on the roll now is the A330 300, operated by Airline UK to Orlando, Florida. So that was EILA, but the other one that we have is EIEDY. So it was the first A330 to receive the Aer Lingus livery when they'd done the introduction. So it's quite cool that we've got it with us now.
Yeah, Mike Cage saying these Icelandair 757 100 years livery overhead.
So unfortunately we don't disclose the information, sorry folks. The camera is made especially for Airliners Live. Custom built, yeah.
By Mr. Sony himself.
Yeah.
Well, apparently if you just ask a couple of other streamers, they know exactly what our setup is anyway, guys, so just ask them. Yeah.
Another lufty on the taxi out. So we've got a lufty down at the start of 05 05 left.
So we've got 3.3k viewers in the chat. If you could hit that like button, folks, it really does help the channel out, because if we reach 1k likes, then the channel gets recommended to people on YouTube.
Yeah.
So if you're not sure how to do it and you're currently on the live chat, if you click the X and then click the like button and then click back on live chat, you'll be able to type again. So
nice
yeah,
and easy. It's a nice free way to help out the stream. So taxiing out at the moment is two Lufthansa A319s. The first one's off to Munich, which is a 612-mile journey, and the second one is off to Frankfurt. You just seen Taxi Pass, which is a 450-mile journey. So big difference between the two, isn't there? But they're just waiting for the Arrival, which is only at 700 feet at the moment. It's a Ryanair 737 from Dublin. Very short flight, only 142 miles. Takes about half an hour, that flight. It's a nice, cheap and simple flight over to Dublin, and it's somewhere we need to go again on the channel, I think, Dublin.
Play Airlines fly to Dublin now.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Ill Will, thanks very much for the Twitch Prime for 4 months, dude. Welcome back, mate.
Thank you very much, Will. Appreciate it.
We have just hit 1,000 likes already on stage. It's going to be a good stream today, I can tell already.
Yeah,
my words of wisdom.
There you go. Phil with a £1.79 super chat on YouTube saying, "Hi guys, love the channel. I used to spot at the AVP." Nice. Come on down again. It's still it's better than it's ever been before. There's lots to do and see. Still got the mound here as well. You got loads of benches outside. You got the cafe which sell the best chips in the world, and
every time I go, they've got no chips or the chef's not here.
And they also have fish finger butties as well, which I tried for the first time, and I could say, Martin said you said they weren't as good this time.
No, so the last time
Martin, don't let me down.
No, so I had it, and the bun was a bit toasted, and they had tartar sauce on it, and it was god tier. And then I said to Andy, "Let's get another one." We got another one, and there was mayo on it, and the bun wasn't. So it was a bit different. It was still nice. It was still nice, but it wasn't as good as the first time I tried it, I must admit.
I think Lufthansa's now entering the runway now.
Mark Murphy with the £20 super chat.
Hey, wow,
saying,
thank you, Mark.
"Hi guys, can you give a shout out to Stuart? He is 82 today. We watch you every Sunday, but today we have brought him to the RVP. Keep up the excellent work."
Hey, mega happy birthday to you, Stuart. Hope you have a great day out as well.
Yeah, if you want to say hello when we finish the stream, obviously.
Yeah, come over.
When we finish, we usually have like a bit of time packing up and debriefing, but if we're wandering around, feel free to give us a wave and say hello to us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you as well, mate. Hope you have a great day.
And J&B's World of Aviation saying there's a Turkish A321 taxiing go.
Oh yeah, I can just see that actually.
So this will be loaded, and you can kind of hear the sound of it, of the Pratt & Whitney's. Yeah. So as I pulled up, I can't remember if I said this on stream or not, but whatever. I heard the whole RVP rumble with the Pratt & Whitney howl noise, like it echoed all over the RVP, and I was like, that's either a 220 or an E2 jet or a 321 Neo.
Whoa, there it is. Wow. Did you hear that, guys?
Yeah. And I find they make that noise when they idle them and then kick them back up to some level of thrust.
Mate, I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to point the mic right towards it. I hope they do it.
And what it is on these Pratt & Whitney. Ooh, that sounds good.
Hang out the window, that's going to give it a rev.
I'll be quiet, let you guys enjoy this. I think it's just on idle now, but
Schumacher idling the engines there.
Of the Millennium Falcon.
That sounded so good when it came around the corner though. I hope you guys heard it in the chat.
Yeah, I heard it, so
that was so good.
That's my favourite noise in aviation at the moment.
Yeah. So as I pulled up to the RVP this morning about 20 past 9, half 9, there was a KLM E2 jets going out, and they have the same engines, and they make the same noise when they spool up for, to go to take off thrust. That's when you hear it the most, and it's like a proper like.
I wonder how I can get that. I need to record that Swiss one.
Yeah,
that's my number one job I want to do, and I'm going to set it as me message tone on my phone.
A text message.
Every time I get a text, it can just go off.
Dave Hustwaite with the £20 super chat saying hello Andy, Martin, Owen and all at Airliners Live. Apologies missed last week's show through illness, so need to catch with a donation. Thanks for the continued fantastic stream and quality content.
Thank you very much, mate. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, really do appreciate it.
No need to apologise about missing the show.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
No.
Do not worry.
Just enjoy the show. Nice, relaxed atmosphere. Everyone enjoys it on the old Sunday. Something we really look forward to on the channel as well.
Yeah, it's always the highlight of the week.
Yeah, Yorkshire would say nothing to match the Vulcan howl. We know that.
No, but it's the closest we're going to get today.
Martin was showing us.
I just want to say that. Yeah,
I got a clip that you got of the Vulcan from where you used to live.
I don't think Jen clocked on that. I was showing you that. But
no, I don't think she did.
Did she actually? Maybe she did. But me and Jen used to live in Media City, and the Vulcan did a fly over Manchester Airport and flew right past the flat. It was great.
So good. Martin's camera skills at that time wasn't the best, but
no, they weren't. I don't even think we were doing Airliners Live at that time.
Yeah, so you still got out. You got a little video clip of it. And it looked pretty awesome.
Yeah, shame I didn't. I was hoping I might have caught some of the noise, but I don't think I did. I think it's just a little bit too far away.
So, speaking of these old warplanes, how about that Lancaster bomber that was flying around yesterday?
Yeah, there's apparently it's supposed to be in the vicinity today, but someone said that the aircraft had an engine issue.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the last time one did a fly by Manchester Airport.
Yeah, that was the Dakota, yeah.
That had an engine issue, didn't it?
Here.
Ended up landing here on Airliners Live as well.
But it confused me because the Lancaster, so it last flew at air shows in 2018, and then 2019 it went into maintenance, so we had the Dakota. Then we had the lockdowns in 2020. Didn't fly in 2021. Airshow wise. Oh, maybe it did. Maybe it did at Bournemouth. Or it didn't do as many things, and now it's dead again.
So just about to touch down, about to fly past the Concorde hangar is a Buzz Ryanair 737-800 from Prague.
I like the Buzz livery, it's cool.
I've still not seen it in person, you know.
Haven't you?
No, I think it's been into Manchester a few times, hasn't it? A friend of mine actually flew on one to Kickoff.
Yeah, I'm sure I killed it. Oh, it might be on my Instagram. Oh yeah, there it is there.
Oh nice, good photo.
It's quite cool.
Steve saying Emirates flight 17 not even on top 10 most tracked flights, but the Singapore Airlines carrying Mrs. Phillips is number 7.
Nice.
Royalty on board, that's why. We'll try and get Manny on the map then.
Manny on the map
with try and get our flight 17 up there. So just lining up is the Lufthansa, finally taxied past a while ago. 24-year-old A319 on its way back to Frankfurt. So that'll probably be touching down before the Munich flight, which left quite a bit earlier. And then after that is the Turkish Airlines A321neo with the Pratt & Whitney engines. Actually, Mitchell with a £1 super chat. Thank you.
Thank you very much, mate.
Today's Qatar Airways flight is the Boeing 777-300ER, and that is in the FIFA World Cup 2022 livery.
Nice.
It's quite a regular on Sunday that we've seen that quite a lot.
And also it was in this morning as well. The other one. Yeah. So today we've had 2, or we've already had 1, and we're going to have another FIFA World Cup special Qatar triple. The Trippy F.
See, I don't. So you are, because I don't know. You have to explain it to me.
The aircraft arriving as well.
Do you know on our remote where we've got the Fs? What does
F.
that? Yeah, what does
you don't
that
know
mean?
what that is? I'll say you after the stitches there. We'll get this right now.
Nice wheelie down there.
Yeah. So the triple Fs is a bit of a meme, I guess, on the channel. Similar to a lot of things in the chat. You got like the
see, because a triple
Arthur car meme as well.
A triple F to me is a 777 freighter.
Well, yeah, that's where it came from. Yeah, so and we just call it that as like a meme at this point.
Meme.
So what it is basically when I was at East Midlands. I think the last time I was there, or the time before that, on a live stream, there was a 777F coming in, and I called it Triple F by accident. And
Triple F.
There was a bunch of people in the chat who just kept calling them Triple Fs all of a sudden, and it just stuck. And then we made the meme then, and it stuck. So it's just a silly meme.
Alright, hopefully we will get a sound of this Turkish. Might be a bit far away. We'll see.
A Chewbacca. You can hear it.
So this Turkish airline Istanbul. I mentioned a few moments ago that we will be seeing a number of Turkish airlines today. Just over the next 10-15 minutes we'll see Jubilees, Pegasus, and also some Express. About 10-15 minutes away those 2 aircraft. We'll talk a bit more about those when we see them.
Jesus. I was looking forward to seeing the Lancaster as well, but hopefully I'll see it in the Flypast. The good thing about that Flypast though is that... Hang on, I'll wait till this is the bottom.
do make a good sound, the Pratt & Whitney Neos, I think.
Yeah, like last time I went to Troop in the Colour was like 2019, and the weather was awful. It's just like really cloudy.
Yeah.
And the BBMF can't fly when the wind's too high. But I think this time with the Queen's Jubilee, it's the first time they're going to fly with Vespina, which is like, people call it like the Boris jet.
Oh yeah.
So they'll have that, and apparently, don't quote me on this, don't come after me if it doesn't happen, but is because they used to have the BAE 146 flying with the C-17, but apparently they're replacing the BAE 146 with the Boris jet looking A321 Neo, so be interesting to see.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I got you. So then Pratt & Whitney engines, you can find them on a few different planes. Here at Manchester, the one you see most consistently is on the Swiss A220. I'm not sure if the A220s have options for other engines, but I always see them with the...
Yeah, I think it's just one option. Just like
Whitney.
the Max.
However, with the Neo family, so the A320 and 21, for instance, they've got two different options for theirs that they can buy. So one is CFM Leap 1As, and the other one is Pratt & Whitney 1100Gs. You can tell which one we prefer on the channel.
So my eyesight's okay, but it doesn't. It looks like the Virgin 350's pinging up. Is that?
I don't think so. No, that one or that one.
That one.
Oh, it is. Wow. I thought that was a little. That looks like a 7.3 on the icon. Nice one. It is. He's just ignoring it.
It's like, it's another.
No, I thought it was going to be like a Jet2 7.3 or something.
Swiss are making the a bigger. I think is it the 400 that's the biggest on the A220. No, this is a massive family.
100 isn't a 200, isn't it?
Yeah.
Take care, Welshie. Thanks for tuning in, mate.
I think they're making a new one though, which is like an A321 size. That'd be quite cool to see. I think the A220 600 they were saying it was going to be called.
Right, just touching down, another aircraft is an aircraft from Geneva. It's an A319. It's an EasyJet. It left Geneva almost exactly an hour and a half ago, just over.
These are becoming very rare, these as well. Like most of the EasyJet 319s have gone to America.
Oh yeah. They used to have that livery as well, which was all white with the EasyJet in orange text.
Well, I call that the Haribo livery. I don't know why. Don't know where they come from.
That is random. So, ladies and gents, we have now pushing back on the ground. Just finishing its pushback by the looks of it is the Virgin Atlantic A350 1000 on its way to Orlando, which is a brand new addition to Manchester. They did have an Orlando flight anyway daily, but they've recently added a second daily flight to Orlando, so there must be some demand there. And the second flight is flying the A350 1000, which is a brand new aircraft. Only delivered to Virgin Atlantic a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
First registered in August 2021 and delivered to Virgin Atlantic very recently. It was literally like a few weeks ago, wasn't it?
So the one that we've got today is GV Eve. So that got delivered to Virgin Atlantic in December 2021.
Yeah, this isn't Fearless Lady, is it? I thought it would be.
So Fearless Lady is GV Eve. So this.
Oh, it is, okay.
This got dedicated to Richard Branson's mum Eve, who passed away last year.
Nice.
And then the brand new one is GV Lib, which is Lady Emily.
That's the one I was thinking of, sorry.
Which got delivered a couple of weeks ago. These two aircraft were part of an International Women's Day campaign, which they decided to name the two aircraft. But these are the only two Virgin Atlantic 350s in the leisure configuration. So that's why they're being used at Manchester and not Heathrow.
And GV Lib is quite an iconic one because it's a Manchester icon as well.
KLM 73 on the taxi out.
Yep, this is a 737-900 series, this. So they're a bit elongated compared to the usual 737-800s. About to touch down, there's another aircraft. The Sun Express 30 years special 737-800 is about to touch down now. That's a fast taxi, isn't it? Zoom.
Zoom, zoom, boom, boom, zoom. Beep, beep, I'm in traffic.
I feel like with the 737-900s, it feels more like a lot of the extension is behind the wings.
Yeah.
It kind of just, I don't know what it is.
Touchdown there from the Sun Express from Dalaman.
What do you think of that livery, Sun Express?
I like it. It's not too much, but it's not too less. If that makes sense.
That's what I like about it. It's like it uses the small spaces where it's been painted very well, and the design's very like it's different, isn't it? It's like an eye catcher.
Yeah, like when the Iceland Air livery first come out, I wasn't a fan, and then it grew on me. And then same with the Condor, I didn't really like that, but. See, with the Condor, the only colour I like is the red looks okay, and they have like
the stripy.
Yeah, Condor. So they have like the beige one looks really nice on the 330. So I'm looking forward to seeing them.
That's all of that Condor stripy nonsense. I think
it's a clever design. Like it is different.
It is different. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Like if you see all the aircraft like lined up, there was a photo in Skiathos of all the aircraft lined up, and that stood out the most.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just a bit not like my problem with that aircraft is it doesn't line up with the exits, like the delivery. And it's just like an OCD nightmare. It's just like I probably just ruined that for a lot of people because they're not going to unsee that now. Like people who appreciated it.
Is there a red aircraft with white stripes or a white aircraft with red stripes?
Oh, that's a good question, isn't it? So the KLM 737 and 900 is probably going to wait for this next arrival, which is only at 750 feet. It is another aircraft from Turkey. It's
Turkey's quite a popular destination.
From Manchester, yeah, it's really popular, isn't it? This is from Antalya. It's a Pegasus A320 Neo.
We've also got one of our newest airlines coming in today, which is Kuwait Airways, operating the A320 Neo to Kuwait City. And then on the 1st of June, we've got three good things happening. We've got Runway 2, which will be open from 6 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock at night. And then we've also got Air Canada operating the A330-300. Yep. And Gulf Air operating the Boeing 787-9.
Oh my gosh. Can't wait.
Gulf Air have their standard livery, but they also have a retro livery as well. So we'll be able to see that. Be quite cool to catch. Air Canada were originally using the Boeing 737 MAX 8, but because of the phenomenal demand, they upgraded to an A330.
Nice. That's great to see.
Oh yeah, sorry folks, I'm having an absolute nightmare today up here.
Trying to swap suit.
Oh, it's just really, the tripod head's just super jerky, and the zoom out button on the remote only works if you press it really hard, so you basically just zoom out super quick.
Ah, right, okay.
Zooming in's fine, zooming out works kind of like 50% of the time.
Mike's saying there's 3 TUI Dreamliners due out in the next hour.
Really?
Nice.
What was the date for the TAS Aviation not enthusiast memorabilia fair again?
I had this written down. Give me a second. I'll have a look. So also about to touch down. It's only at about 800 feet. Is the Kuwait Airways?
That was strange because we've literally just mentioned that, and I haven't even got no radar on.
Oh, did you not? I thought you knew it was on fire all the time. Drive on.
I'm a mind reader.
No.
But yeah, for anyone who missed out on the TAS Aviation Fair, it's happening again this July. Airlines Live will be there on the Saturday, so come down, say hello, meet the gang.
Yep, so it will be on the TAS Memorabilia Fair is in July, on the 23rd and 24th of July. Airlines Live have a stand booked for it, but only on the Saturday because we will be streaming on the Sunday.
And you can't miss us because our pull-up banner is huge.
Yes, so come on down everyone, make the journey if you can, make it a special event. It's on the 23rd of July. Just get it booked off now if you can. We'll be having a little fan meet at our stand.
Whoa, it's a bit high. It's like a Martin flight simulator London, that.
Give it a rest.
There goes the Kuwait Airways Flight 113 from Kuwait City, which is a long flight for an A320 Neo.
Right, so taxiing on to our left is the Virgin Atlantic A350 1000. So when Martin pans the camera around, just have a look at the wingtips and look how different they are to the Singapore Airlines.
Yeah, good shout. And she's off to Orlando. Now the Kuwait City flight just come in. Left Kuwait City 6 hours and 42 minutes ago.
And we were all still in bed.
Yes. Probably just going to bed. So yeah, the 23rd of July we'll be there on our stand. 23rd of July, everyone. Get in your calendars.
Yeah, so Martin's just pointed the camera to the wingtips. So as you can see, they're very, very different. They're like a shark tail design.
Yeah.
Very smart looking aircraft that.
Looks so good.
And if you also notice, on the front it now says Britain's flag carrier, and then the lady, and then the name. Most of the older aircraft don't have this. I'm sorry, that aircraft is just stunning.
It's so good looking. Yeah, it looks amazing, the A350 1000.
Like, the amount of power in those engines, like, if you watched last Sunday's show, you would have noticed that the aircraft got airborne quite quick.
They do, don't they? Yeah.
and that's just like, even if the fuel, like, the passenger load was quite high, it would still go up quite quick, and it's just the power of those engines.
There goes this KLM 73 to Amsterdam.
So yeah, to the next version of the A350 delivery won't be until next year now.
3,800 watching on YouTube right now. It's crazy numbers.
Oh, you're welcome, everyone. Thanks for choosing Airliners Live this morning.
Yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new, and hit the bell icon to get the notifications as when we go live.
Yeah, and if you're not a VIP of Airliners Live, like, what are you doing today? Get signed up. Look for the Nightbot link. There's a few tiers, and I think it's business class and up. You get discounts on merchandise. We have our own Facebook group chat where everyone's really friendly. We have our VIP lounge, and then our highest tier is the executive club, which some people are in, but
only 6 members.
Only 6 members, like,
yeah, but that is purely if you want to just
if you want to just
support the extra mile, I guess.
But you don't have to. like Andy says, you can support as little as a meal deal.
That's
for
what it is.
$4.99,
and you get all the basic and all the useful benefits there. You get access to the VIP lounge, all the emotes in the chat. You get a big shout out on the stream.
Yeah, and the team are both in the VIP lounge and in the chat as well, so you can come along, chat to us.
Yeah, if you want to see photos of our next barbecue, get involved.
Mr. Whopper.
Mr. Whopper. So the Virgin, are they going to get her out first? There is an aircraft on final, but she's at 1,900 feet. But yeah, the beautiful Virgin Atlantic. I think we're going to record this. The beautiful Virgin Atlantic A350 1000.
I don't think we'll get the growl like last time.
And this is number 8 most tracked global on Flight Radar right now.
Right, here she goes. There she goes, rotating into the air now. Just shows you the sheer power of those Rolls-Royce engines.
They sound amazing. They sound so good. I'm glad the 350 sounds that good, because it matches its looks, right? That's making the 3,600 nautical mile journey to Orlando, Florida. Very lucky people heading over to the likes of Disney World.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my trip to go to Orlando.
Oh yeah, you've seen it on the flight sim stream. So what more do you want?
2D.
Yes.
We're talking of flight sim streams. Mr. John Fezzer will be live on the Airliners live channel tomorrow at 7 p.m, folks, for the second Flight Sim show since they started out. So make sure you tune in and show John your support.
Yes, and that's on the Airliners Live YouTube and Twitch channels every Monday evening at 7 p.m. Do tune in. The last one was a lot of fun. I actually got glued to the TV watching it, and I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's show.
It's quite cool to be the 146.
Yeah. He flew that from, I think it was Manchester to London City
and back,
and did the return, and it was a good length to stream. There's a lot of banter. Fez is really good on the sim as well. He really knows his stuff, and it was just a really enjoyable atmosphere. So beat them Monday blues with Flight Sim nights with Fezzer.
Don't forget tonight, 7:30, Airlines Live, our special guests on the Departure Lounge podcast.
Yes, our first ever podcast that we are a guest of. We have been invited on podcasts before, but we had to turn them down just because how busy we used to be. I mean, we still are busy, but now we don't have full-time jobs to work on the side of all this.
So don't forget to tune in and head over at 7:30 UK time.
Yes. Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun, that. So you can just search the Departure Lounge podcast and kind of meet, I guess, hear more about myself and Martin and the history of the channel, the history of us, I guess, and whatever the conversation goes into.
Martin's going to be like, I had a dream. That Airliners Live.
I wanted 100 million subscribers by this date. It wasn't quite that extravagant. It was just, what was it, a tent and south side with an old camera and a laptop. That didn't last very long on the old battery.
Yeah, Kevin, you did throw in quite a bit of support on the last one.
Oh yes, he did, yeah. And Fezzer lost it. Hey, look what's coming in. So this is a conversation point. Next to arrive, it's just not too high at the moment, 750 feet, is a SmartLynx A320 from Reus. Now Reus is the destination where the SmartLynx this morning was flying to before it made.
So this is positioned in. So what I can assume is that this aircraft is flying in empty, but it will probably have like engineers on board. So the engineers have probably had to come and fix the aircraft.
Yep.
Or that's probably got crew on or something, and they might have to fly that back and replace it with this one here.
Yeah. So SmartLynx have recently started operating on behalf of TUI. This will be a TUI.
So this looks like it's got TUI titles on. My eyesight's probably not as good, but yeah. So this is arriving with the TUI titles on, all kitted up.
Nice. Now earlier this morning, I'm talking about 6:30 in the morning, an aircraft in the northwest of England squawked an emergency code, which was 7700, which means it's got usually like a fault or something emergency related with the aircraft. And it was a SmartLynx A320, just like this one, and it was bound from Manchester. It just left Manchester, climbed up, and during its climb, it's experienced an emergency. I believe it was a fault with the aircraft to do with hydraulics, as far as I know, and that was bound to the same destination this aircraft just come from, Reus. So the aircraft, you can probably find on flight radar. Let me just try and find the details of it.
What's its previous flight? Has it done any previous TUI flights between?
Huge welcome to Stephen, saying first time here today. I live in North Manchester. This is great, sitting in my lounge watching the aircraft come and go. A huge welcome to the community, Stephen. We stream every Wednesday and Sunday live from Manchester, so you can tune in and enjoy all the aviation action.
So the aircraft this morning, I did emergency, took off from Manchester, did off 05 left, I think it was before, 05 left, it took off, so the runway that they're using now actually, did a right hand turn, climbed to about 10,000 feet to hit, and then at that point it must have declared an emergency, because then it flew straight for a short moment, turned right at about Stoke, I think that is, and then returned back home, did a few circuits, I think just to do a couple of checklists and things with the...
Apparently the issues with its gear, like the gear was stuck down and wouldn't come up.
Ah, that makes sense then, doesn't it? Because it got to 10,000 feet, and then that's when they realised they had a bit of a problem enough to return to home. Because I believe they refresh the gear when it does that fault, don't they? That's part of the procedure. But yeah, I'm glad
as long as the gear was down and not still up again.
Yeah. That's a different kettle of fish, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it seems like the aircraft, which is a 17-year-old A320, had an issue this morning, but got down safely and was okay. The last flight it did was yesterday, and it came back from Gran Canaria to Manchester.
Ah, right, okay.
So,
do you want to jump up, Brown Bill, whenever you feel like it?
Yes, let's have a quick look on Emirates check.
Somebody earlier mentioned about have we seen the new Emirates livery at Manchester yet? And the answer to that question is no, not yet.
It's like not so, Manchester yet,
no, so A6 EVK now wears the Museum of, is it Life emblem on the side. And that aircraft, since it's been delivered to Emirates, has never been to Manchester.
Yeah.
So the chances of us seeing that one, we probably won't see that at all. But that livery will be going on 10 A380s, so we'll probably see that in the future.
Okay, so we got on at 13,000 feet. Number 2 most tracked globally on flight radar is the Emirates Flight 17, the A380 800, the king of the skies. Just flying north of us at the moment. That'll be down in the next sort of 13 minutes. I'm just going to run the loo real quick, and then I'll switch over Jamal. So I'll leave you a few minutes. There is a Logan Air. Oh wait, that's the one that just touched down, wasn't it? Okay. On radar, it looks like it was lined up for
205 right.
Yeah, look at it. Like
I noticed
it's just glitched, I think. Just its transponder being a bit wacky. Yeah, okay, so I'll be back in a moment, ladies and gents. Okay. And we'll switch over camera operator. I'll jump on, and Mark will join Boeing in the studio. BRB.
If you are enjoying the show today, guys, don't forget to click the thumbs up. It really does help us out. Subscribe to the channel as well. We are on the long, windy road to 100,000 subscribers on the channel, and we're making very, very good progress. If you are new here today, feel free to introduce yourself in the chat. We've got a fantastic community here on the channel, very positive, and you'll get a very warm welcome here on Airliners Live. BA on the roll. Spin you guys around for that.
Yeah, so this is a 3-year-old A320 Neo. Let's depart back to London Heathrow. Nice early rotation there, very empty flight back to Heathrow.
Yeah, nice rotation point there, right in front of us here at the commentary tower. And if you're not a VIP of the channel and you do watch Airliners Live regularly, folks, consider showing your support by signing up to be one of our fantastic VIPs. You really do help the channel out a lot. All you need to do is click the VIP links in the chat that Nightbot posts, and the link will say become one of our fantastic VIPs by clicking this link.
So on approach now is the Ryanair from Berlin. This is operated by Malta Air, and it's a 6-year-old 737-800.
Business class VIPs or above do get merchandise discounts as well, folks, so that's the class to go for if you want to order any of our merch. 12 minutes until the A380 arrival. Roger Dodger.
So the next departure is a Ryanair UK Boeing 737-800 to Shannon. This is a 15-year-old 737 operated by Ryanair UK. So Ryanair UK is the latest product for Ryanair. And now they've got quite a... It started off with one, which was Ryanair UK A. And now they've got... It's up to H now, so it's shooting up pretty quick. So a brand new premium economy member, Zega, thank you very much for your support. Don't forget, if you have Facebook, look out for the Nightbot link for our VIP lounge. So let's get those VIP emotes found in the chat, folks.
Thank you very much. Brand new VIP member, welcome.
So if you can hear the commentary in the background, we're streaming live from the Runway Visitor Park, and the commentary is provided by the Aviation Society. We have massive support from TAS, and we love working with them, so yeah, big shout out to the Aviation Society. Don't forget to check out their website. So next on approach is another Ryanair UK coming in from Milan. This is Ryanair UKG. This is a 13-year-old 737 that got delivered in May 2008. Here we go. That brown bill on mic now.
Here comes trouble. I see what he means by the tripod's not great today. It's seen better days for sure.
So Mr. Brownbill is now operating the camera, and I'll have Martin down here with me in just a second.
Yes. Good job to Martin, who's been on the camera for the first portion of today's live stream.
Yeah, doing a smashing job.
And also we've got Owen here as well, doing a fantastic job in the studio.
Thank you very much.
Got an Instagram, haven't you, Owen? That's where people can find you.
Yeah, so you can find me at aero_aviation1. I think that's her anyway.
Yeah. So go and show Owen some support, and while you're over on Instagram, give Airliners Live a follow if you haven't already. We recently hit 6,000 followers, which we were very pleased with, and we'd love to get that number up to
there we go,
another
right.
1,000.
Hello.
So next on approach is an EasyJets A320 coming in from Palma de Mallorca, which is a 7-year-old A320 delivered back in 2014.
Let's pan around and see if we can catch it.
So the A380, we just checked on radar, is about 5 minutes out now.
Wonderful. King of the Sky is going to be touching down with a fantastic view, probably the best view you're going to get of a A380 touching down here on 05 left at Manchester Airport.
Very busy at the RVP today, filling up.
Yeah, it's people, I guess, surprised because yesterday when we checked, it was supposed to be raining all day.
Yeah.
But yeah, the weather's certainly improved.
So it's currently 19 degrees. It's just gone from 19 to 18 now. But on Monday it's 90% rain with thunder and lightning, so yeah.
Oh, we need to get out with the cameras, don't we, and get some footage.
No.
I wish, man. I wish.
Last Sunday, flashback.
My camera is still not back.
Oh yeah.
Hoping it'll be back Tuesday next week.
Hopefully Martin's learned his lesson.
The latest.
an EasyJet touching down there.
3,764 viewers tuned in on Airliners Live YouTube.
Yep.
Very warm welcome to everyone tuning in on both YouTube and Twitch. Can we get a viewer count check on Twitch as well, folks? Just in time for the 380.
Yep. Hope you're enjoying the show this morning here on Airliners Live. Super Sunday. It's our flagship show.
Manchester Live Aviation.
Yes. Like we said, we will be live. Next airport show from Manchester will be Wednesday. We'll be live here from Manchester Airport once again at the same time at 10 a.m. our midweek show. If you want more of me and Martin, if this isn't enough for you, then you can tune into the Departure Lounge podcast tonight, which is
the show like that.
They've got us as special guests on this evening.
Put the logo so we can see who's coming in.
From 7:30 this evening. You can find us over on the Departure Lounge podcast YouTube channel.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Should be good.
Should be good fun.
Alan Kendall, a very warm welcome to business class membership. Thank you very much, Alan. Really appreciate that, mate. Welcome to VIP. Brand new VIP member. Flights in 2022. Great to see you. 331 watching on Twitch. It's a Sexy Dragon over on Twitch. Nice one. Alan Kendall saying, great show, guys. Best on the net. Thank you very much, Alan. Really appreciate that, mate.
Cheers, Alan. Appreciate that.
We're live on the Departure Lounge podcast, Louise. We're guests on the podcast this evening.
Yeah.
Nice one, Samuel. Looking forward to seeing you in there, mate.
331 on Twitch, apparently.
Roger Dodgers.
Another aircraft taxiing out now. I can't quite see what it is at the moment. I can see the engine.
It's an EasyJet A320 Neo heading to Jersey.
Oh, nice flight, that.
I'd like to go to. I've never been to Jersey. It looks quite cool as well.
It's one of my favourites in the sim, that John will tell you.
Jersey.
To Jersey, yeah.
Is it quite Lublin to Dublin though?
No, not quite.
Show me the A380, guys. Okay.
Don't worry, we're keeping an eye on it, dude. Do not worry.
Oh, no,
you will see it as soon as we see it. A380 apparently is our #1 tracked on the flight radar.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. More of that.
3,220 people are watching the EK17 flight into Manchester.
Nice.
It's on YouTube, Louise. We've already put a post out and we'll put another one out after the show, so don't worry. We'll get a link of it before we're on there.
Yes. And like we said, it's not our podcast. We are just a guest on someone else's podcast. I've seen a couple of people maybe thought otherwise.
Stone Wizard 1968 saying, big shout out to the mods on here. You guys do a great job.
They really do.
Yeah, big shout out to all the moderators on the channel. We really appreciate it, guys.
EasyJet's already entering the runway, it looks like. No waiting around.
Be quite light as well because it's only going to Jersey, so
yeah. And they are quite powerful, these Leap 1A engines.
Yeah, so these are the engines that Jet2 are going to have on their A321 Neos, which we'll start seeing delivery of next year.
I'm so excited for that.
Hopefully.
I mean, sadly, they'll
this will probably be the last summer for the 7.5s, to be honest.
I know. That'll be sad, won't it? They have to do something special when they retire them. Can't have a 2E where they just disappear one day. It's like, and they're gone. In fact, we caught the retirement of the last 2E 757 and it was completely just like unannounced. It was just like, oh, there it is. So barely seen it because it was empty, and you know they rotate so fast.
So #1 for arrival into Manchester on 05 left is EK17, which is the Emirates Airbus A380.
Oh, a great sound there.
feel Heathrow these windows today.
It's nice. Just baking through all of it. Yeah, them bones warmed up so. Yeah, yesterday was awesome. Day off and the sun was out, so me and Jen just sat in the garden, just soaking up the sun, mate. It was
really sunny yesterday, wasn't it, here
really
in the UK?
Sunny, yeah.
Really nice.
It's a great day yesterday.
Yeah, I was out in the garden for a bit as well, just soaking up the sun.
You have to, man. It's healthy.
Yeah, it is good for you. It's good for your mood, good for your energy levels, good for your immune system.
Shrey Dave saying that thrust sound was beautiful and soothing to the ears. It was. They did an in-section departure, so they thrusted up a bit closer to us than they usually do.
We're live from Manchester Airport, Vinny.
Mike Barker, thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying the show, mate. If you are new in the chat, feel free to say hello. Give yourselves an introduction. After our new members.
380.
Turning on to approach now.
I think though, like the sun in the UK is different to the sun when you go abroad.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's weird because I think when you're abroad, the sun feels like hotter. But it'd be like the same degrees as it was here. But it always seems
like a drier heat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey Vinny, huge welcome to you, mate. Brand new viewer, just subscribe to the channel. Welcome to the community, Vinny. And Ro, thanks very much for your Twitch Prime sub, mate. Huge welcome to you.
See, I'd say a little bit different to what Owen's saying. Although the sun can feel like hotter in like other countries because like the UV is usually higher, isn't it?
I've been to Egypt and all that, so that was like 30 something degrees.
Oh my gosh!
And I was like,
thing is though, when you're over there, they have like the infrastructure to deal with that, whereas over here in the UK, when it's that hot, like, you know, pushing 30s, it's everyone has a meltdown, don't they? Because no one's got aircon. Everyone's house is really insulated. We've all got like double or triple glazed windows. Don't usually open that wide, and it's just like we haven't got the facilities to deal with that heat, you know.
What I found funny is like, no, in the winter it could be like 18, 19 degrees for like one day, and then everyone just like walking around with shorts on the next day. They got like big coats on.
Yeah.
Somebody put a thing in the chat then. The aircraft taking off now is an ATR. It's not a Dash 8, unfortunately.
No way, simple life with the $10 donation said, I managed to change my flight. Now arriving on Wednesday the 5th of October, was coming in on a Friday, but I changed it to match your streaming day.
Oh my gosh.
That's mad. What time are you arriving, Simple Life? And on what aircraft, if you can remind me?
We're kind of pressured to make sure we get that now. That's hilarious though. Try and send us a message or something just so we don't forget. I know we won't if you've planned it around our schedule anyway, but
yeah, please do just
in case something
keep
happens.
reminding us nearer the time, mate, because we don't want to forget about that.
Rogue 97901 with a Twitch Prime as well. Cheers, Rogue, appreciate it. I think the next arrival will be the King, right?
Yeah,
it will. Yes.
So let's get those King emotes in the chat, folks.
Let's do it.
Probably about 1,000 feet now, I'd say.
Right, let's pan around and let's have a look. You'll see the King of the Skies.
I'm a boss. I just checked it exactly 1,000 feet.
Nice.
Yeah, Louise, I'm on the stream today. I didn't know what to say. That my mind just like went blank. Me and Matt looked at each other like, yeah, you've lost the plot, you guys.
I ain't helping you out of this all.
We're in the RVP control tower today. We were on the mound on Wednesday due to heavy rain, and it was like weathering it down for
it was very wet.
The whole live stream.
Everyone else was dry at the RVP, and Martin and Andy were like the only ones drenched.
Oh my god, we were soaked, and it made for a good show.
Visual.
Yeah. Here comes the Emirates A380.
Enjoy this, guys.
tell you what, you could really hear the throttle control there.
Yeah.
As it was on short final, about to touch down, you can hear the engines.
Took me back to a Lanzarote arrival.
Yeah, going. Hey.
Chris Luby, thank you very much for the £10 super chat. Bing Bong says for bringing us the A380, the King. Cheers, guys. Sundays are Airliners live. Thank you very much, Chris. Glad you're enjoying this show, mate.
Yeah, it's definitely the place to be on a Sunday morning and early afternoon here in the UK time zone.
Was you wetter on Wednesday than you was in Lanzarote?
I mean, well, it's different, isn't it? Because Lanzarote, we got
that rain was bad.
Yeah, it was like torrential but short. But
I can't believe how soaked we got. You know, that was another level.
Yeah, that was like literally Lanzarote felt like I just stepped into a shower, and that was it. Like, whereas Wednesday just gone was just like constant. Yeah, didn't even let off for a moment until we wrapped the stream up, and then it was like, well, thanks for that. Cheers for that,
Mr. Millennium. Welcome, dude. Nice to see you in the chat.
As a bit of a size comparison, you got the Ryanair 737-800 series just ahead of the Emirates A380 taxiing in, and the Ryanairs taxiing out from Terminal 3 here at Manchester Airport. Let's stick with the King of the Sky, shall we? Look at that view with the moors in the background there.
Louise said Scouts deck in the house. Andy's no longer Scouts anymore.
I know, that's it. People say he's a Scouser. I can't even compare. Oh, it looks like the Ryanair is taxiing in. Sorry, it must have just came in.
So the next arrival is a Ryanair 737 MAX 8-200.
Oh yeah.
This aircraft is brand new. Got delivered in March 2022.
Where's that now? Is that how many feet?
He's currently at 4,000 feet.
Okay, cool. We got time. We'll stick with the Emirates A380 for the time being. The wingspan is huge.
By the looks of it, the clouds are currently moving over, so the sun will be out in a minute. Me and Martin will be sitting here looking like two lobsters.
Yeah, mate.
I've not prepared for the sun. I've not brought anything that is sun-worthy.
I remember that day. Remember the day when Andy got burnt on the side of the...
Here we go, the sun's coming out. Yes, I've been very burnt before. Yes, the sun is making an appearance. So get ready for some nice lighting here for a change.
Wow, that's hot.
You're a bit off.
That's hot. What a view that is, though. Head on with the Emirates A380 as the King of the Skies taxis in to stand 12 here at Manchester Airport, Terminal 1.
There's only 3 stands that can take the A380 at Manchester. So the one that the Emirates is going to tax onto is the only one with air bridges. And then we've also got a stand in the middle of the airport between the cargo centre and Terminal 2, and then we've also got the 2 remote stands in front of the Thomas Cook hangar.
Chris Nichols, very warm welcome to you, Premium Economy member. Thank you very much, dude.
Welcome, Chris, appreciate it. You can sign up to become a VIP on YouTube by hitting the dollar symbol, then clicking join, or follow links that you'll see in the chat, or on Twitch you can become a subscriber. Make sure you get yourself into the VIP lounge over on Facebook if you haven't already, and if you have a Facebook account, you can get involved over there, which is all our extra behind the scenes discussion and content we put in that lounge.
Do you want to zero that exposure comp?
Yeah. Okay, that's done.
So they're all upstairs to see to them in the door.
You'll just have to knock on the door. That's upstairs.
I wonder if we'll see the digital guidance system this time.
Yeah, zoom right in, Andy, on the stand. It'll be right in the middle.
Yeah.
Brand brand new business.
Sorry, you got it. You got it, mate.
Brand new business class member, Richard Joy. Thank you very much for your support.
Welcome, Richard. Thank you for the support, mate.
I think the Twitch
together in the
Twitch title needs changing, as pointed out by AB Beast.
Oh yeah.
It's the right airport.
This is why I don't put like the show on the Twitch, because
when you go live,
you always forget to do it. Just leave it as a generic title.
So the next departure is to Prague, which is FR6838, operated by Buzz.
Can't quite see it this time, is it? I think I'm looking at it, but I can't see the display. Don't know if it's too bright.
Or the stand guidance.
Yeah.
I think the stand guidance is right in front of the nose.
Yeah, if you look at the stream now, I thought that was it, that little square there.
Yeah, it looks like that as well. I think with that stand, there's two, there's like two lines.
Ah, right.
Because I think during lockdown in 2020, that stand got used by the Cathay Pacific A350 1000.
Okay.
So I think the 350 would go on the Emirates goes on the right one, and then the 350 goes on the left.
Well, they'd be in front of the nose now, Andy, anyway.
Yep, so I think we'll need to sort out a new tripod head as well in the coming weeks.
Yeah, we do.
Because this
is just unworkable now.
Yeah, it's definitely seen better days.
Better days are coming.
Yes.
Here's the Boeing 737 MAX 8-200.
Picture looking absolutely crystal clear though.
Someone just rocked up with some RVP chips right in front of us.
Beautiful Ryanair 737 MAX 8-200.
Cover picture of Scotland.
Slightly more seats on the MAX 800 on the A380.
Nice one.
I'm a big fan of the MAX aircraft with the Ryanair livery on it. I think it actually suits the MAX really well. I think it's the split scimitar winglets that make it look very nice.
So on approach now is the Aer Lingus Regional, operated by Emirates Airways, which is an ATR 72-600, which is supposed to depart Dublin at 10:15, but didn't take off until 25 to 12.
Wow. Running late, are we?
Yeah, so this is a 6-year-old ATR. So this was part of Stobart Air, I think. But their newest Aer Lingus Regional ATR is come all the way from Virgin Australia.
Wow.
So that was quite a hefty travel. Nice breeze though as well.
I think I'm on the world's squeakiest chair here, folks. I'm going to swap it all up.
No, I'm Owen.
No, I'm not.
No.
Oh, no. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I told you so. Is Kyle Kershaw been on today?
No one called Kyle.
The reason why I'm saying that is that Peter spoke to me. Said a guy called Kyle Kershaw is on with you guys.
Kyle Kershaw.
Kyle Kershaw.
I've never heard that name before.
That's why I said, are you Kyle? Because Peter said, so you're Owen?
I'm Owen, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that, did I?
What's going on down there?
It confuses me as well. So, can I have a quick word before we finish?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
No worries.
Don't worry, it's nothing.
No, it's fine, yeah.
Mark saying video quality is on par. Today's sun has been out, helps a lot. It does indeed. We've got the Aer Lingus Regional touching down now. Big flare there.
Debbie wants a word with Owen after the stream. What's he said?
I think she said she was speaking to Peter, and Peter wanted to speak to me or something.
Oh, right, nice. Nice.
There's the Aer Lingus Regional ATR 72 just touching down here at Manchester. 05 left is the runway in operation at the moment. They're just doing arrivals and departures on that. Look at this, ladies and gents above us.
What are you seeing? I've not got the feed up.
Blue skies.
Oh, right, nice.
Quite a big aircraft going over as well. Well, it looked big at the start, I don't think it is. Already got a flyover going over. Is that a Lufthansa maybe? Flying over to the south east at cruise altitude.
I don't think so, mate.
Does it look big?
No, it doesn't look big now.
I honestly can't see much over
Really? Look at that.
There is an Air Tahiti Nui on the towards the 2-3. You're definitely not going to see it, but it's going to LAX.
It's a nice livery though as well. Like,
really nice.
It was a
I think we got
Lufthansa.
that diverted them in the medical diversion.
It was going east. Sorry, I got mixed up. It's Lufthansa A321.
No, it's alright. No worries. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Lufthansa A321 from Dublin to Munich. It was.
Charlotte, welcome, brand new subscriber to the channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the show today.
Welcome.
And Maxwell tuning in from Dubai, brand new subscriber, originally from Manchester. Spent many days at the RVP as a kid, getting a nice taste of home from here. Well, huge welcome to the community, Maxwell. We're live twice a week, Wednesdays and Sundays at 10 AM. So you can tune in all through the week and enjoy the shows with us. Bordeaux tuning in on Twitch from Amsterdam, welcome.
Charlotte says she's a new subscriber.
Huge welcome to you.
I've had my arm resting here for about 5 minutes now, and it's roasting.
Good. Yeah,
Give a nice turn.
If you are new in the chat, let us know. We recently hit, only yesterday I think it was, 60,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Just touching it down from Ibiza is the Ryanair Flight 1264.
We're going to Ibiza. Well, apparently Liverpool used to operate to Ibiza, but due to the slots in Ibiza, they've withdrawn the route just for this summer only.
Pure Monkey, thank you very much for your Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate it, mate.
Pure Monkey. Let's change the white balance now that the sun's out.
Oh yeah, get it to sunny.
Sunny.
Sunny mode activated.
And the Ryanair now entering the active. Just taxiing through the smoke of the Ryanair that just arrived.
And Dom96, a very warm welcome to you, mate. Glad to have you in the community, Dom.
Welcome, Dom.
Yeah, the Ryanair lining up is on its way to Dublin. It's only a short flight for this one. And a couple of aircraft on the approach, an EasyJet from Rome, followed by a Ryanair from Faro.
To Canada starting. I think that their new livery looks so good on the A330.
Yeah,
looks awesome.
Can't wait for that.
Very jealous when we see it on the Vancouver show. It's like, come on, please go.
Peter Radcliffe saying, watching you at home on the 60-inch TV. Peter knows what it's all about.
Yeah.
Got us on the big telly.
A sizes and everything.
We've got 65-inch at home.
Oh, here we go. Mine's, I think it's 32. But it's only a small living room, okay?
Yeah.
Relatively, it looks decent, right? Don't judge.
PF Fairhurst, a very warm welcome to you as well.
Yet Stephen, so Air Canada will fly from Manchester on the 1st of June, operated by the A330-300, and I think it's going up to the 30th of September. And I don't know what the weekly is, but I think it's about 3 weekly, 4 weekly, something like that. But if anyone else knows that, then do let us know.
Are there aircraft arriving?
That's the EasyJet.
EasyJet flight 21930. Ticket airbus A319-100. Arriving to this afternoon from Rome.
These aircraft becoming very rare, like we said earlier, being replaced by the A320neo.
Hey, Malcolm's flexing, he's got it on the 100-inch projector screen.
Oh yeah, come on, don't flex you, come on.
Alright, there we go, beat that, chat.
Jackie is watching on an 85-inch TV.
Wow.
Someone,
Jackie, you got to send us a picture of that.
No, yeah. Someone will say, I'm watching Airliners Live Big Sunday Show from my local Odeon cinema on a 500-inch TV.
Imagine that. If anyone works at a cinema, try and get it done. I'd love to see that.
Oh, if anyone works at a cinema and get Airliners Live on there, can you imagine?
You imagine that as like all the adverts at the start, and then a big silence where everyone starts opening the popcorn.
And I want Pearl and Dean to play beforehand as well. And I pop out like, oh, hi, welcome to the Sunday show.
Hi, I'm Martin. Hi, I'm Andy, and welcome to Airliners Live.
Please make sure your phones are switched off. And everyone starts opening their cans and
please strap in.
Yeah, rustling their crisp packets and all sorts.
Only chips are served on our streams.
No, yeah, RVP chips.
Yeah, chips and Emery Westons.
I've stopped drinking Emery Westons recently, and my sleeping has been so much better.
You're on the Coronas now, Mark?
Yeah, on Coronas. It's a mad transition though, like, because I wasn't sleeping well, and I've cut them out, and I'm like sleeping like a baby now. Mental.
It's actually pretty windy today.
Yeah.
Yep. So the commentary you heard today is the Aviation Society. Airlines Live works closely with the RVP and the Aviation Society, so thank you very much to Peter and the Aviation Society for all your support.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yep. Airlines Live on IMAX.
Oh, is that 3D, that one?
Yeah, it's like 3D, but like you sit there and like your chair starts shaking. And
does it?
I want to go and see Top Gun in IMAX, so imagine that, like the thrust,
gosh.
and you're shaking, and then if he like flies up, all wind flies in your face.
No
way. Let's try that, shall we?
I think it's about, but with IMAX you get like popcorn and drinks and stuff for free, like it's like an all-inclusive thing, yeah. So like we'll just book the cinema out.
Just a big Airliners Live viewing thing, the new Top Gun.
Going to Hollywood.
We do have a bit of a break in arrivals. The next one not arriving for about 10 minutes. It's a Ryanair from Alicante, just passing through 10,000 feet.
Yeah, you can see the A380 on stand there with all the magnitude of logistics that happens when they're turning the aircraft around. If you're enjoying the show today, ladies and gents, and you're watching on YouTube, make sure you give the stream a like. It helps us out a lot.
Mike Barker, the costs involved in that would just not be worth it. We've considered 2 cameras before for south side viewings, but we've worked out the costs, and it would be a very bad business decision. 100%.
I think when Southside's open all day, like Runway 2, I mean, then I think it will just be best to situate the stream on one or the other side.
Yeah.
So we can either be here at the Runway Visitor Park and catch all the arrivals, and obviously you can still see the departures on Runway 2 when they're on 2-3s.
Yeah.
And alternatively, we could just go to Southside where you can still see the arrivals on 2-3s, and obviously you got the departures up close as well. So either one works really.
Just picking up on the grounds a TUI Dreamliner -9 for Cancun. So he'll be starting his pushback very shortly.
Yep.
Other cinemas are available. What did you say? You said the Odeon, did you?
The Odeon, yeah.
I always went to the View, man.
View is quite cheap, to be fair. Like,
Is it?
really cheap, yeah. Like, we went to and watched, like, the new Avengers for, like, £6.
That's alright, isn't it?
I've not been to the cinema for a long time.
No,
Trying to
I
think of
really go.
Trying to think the last film I watched in a cinema.
I think mine was Endgame.
Alright,
It's
okay.
the only one, yeah.
Well, mine was way older than that.
So the TUI that Martin mentioned is TUI-O, so that's the second to last
Yeah.
one delivered. The recent one is TUI-P, which is currently in Charleston. That aircraft is currently in storage due to some issues going on with the Dreamliner, and then they need to say CAA are going to have to certify each Dreamliner, which is going to be quite a long process. So that's why TUI have been leasing like other 767s and stuff just while they wait for that one to be delivered.
Okay, so the last film I saw, I just googled the date when it came out 9 years ago, and it was Captain Phillips.
That the one with Tom Hanks.
Film, that.
Yeah, it's a really good film. Yeah. Tom Hanks, he's like the main guy, based on a true story. Although apparently, I've heard a lot of people saying that it was massively exaggerated.
How's it?
I've never seen it, so I wouldn't know.
The main character apparently was made out to be a lot braver than he actually was in real life.
Well, I mean,
so to speak.
it's down to filmmaking in it, I guess.
Yeah, but it was based on a true story, which is correct. It's about just like an American freighter ship that gets hijacked by pirates, and then they have to rescue this guy who gets kidnapped.
Captain Martin.
Captain Martin. Captain of the barbecue.
Captain of the barbecue. Yeah.
Lord of the Grill.
Yeah.
Lord of the Grills.
And I was the first officer as well. I was the flight engineer.
Flight cabin manager.
Quite literally, cabin manager.
Simple life with a $10 donation. We don't have a TV, so we're watching it by acting it out with model planes. The only problem is trying to paint all the liveries on.
That's good one.
That's got to be the best thing I've seen.
You win donation of the day, Simple Life. Well done.
Yeah.
Love it. Thank you, dude. Well, Sunny, glad you're tuning in from Japan. A very warm welcome to you. Glad you're enjoying the show.
Sorry, that tickled me out.
That was a good one, that.
That's got to be the best super chat message I've seen.
Yeah, there's been some good ones, hasn't there?
Call it Bong of the Day. There you go. That is a Bong of the Day.
Bong of the day.
Yeah, he's doing the noises. On a taxi out to Girona, it's the Ryanair 737-800. It's a flight of 825 miles. And the TUI has also just completed its pushback, so we'll be seeing that taxiing out very shortly.
We'll record that and then I'll send it to her. Alright, okay, so at 1 o'clock we've got a Corendon Boeing 737 MAX 8.
Nice.
This is a 4-year-old aircraft. I haven't seen one of them yet. We saw Quentin when we were in Lanzarote, they were in every day. (276) from Malaga.
I've seen LA flights are making the journey over to... Is it Australia they're going to?
Yeah.
I've seen a post saying that they're flying on a Qantas A380 as well.
Come on, Martin, let's all go.
That's nuts. That's really good. I hope they have a good time.
Yeah.
Mike Barker, thank you very much for the $1.99 super chat, mate. Appreciate that, saying keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Mike.
Cheers, Mike.
Sound is incredible today, says Stephen. Appreciate it, Stephen. Thank you very much, dude.
Yeah.
Glad you're enjoying the show.
So you got 2 757s inbound in the next 40 minutes.
Yes.
One from Palma and one from Ibiza. Shame it's not my favourite 757, but I'll let them off.
Which ones are they?
So we've got so the Ibiza flight is LSAK, the Palma is LSAE, and we've got also the Alicante ones that went till 2:30, but that one is LSAJ, which has just recently returned to service after being in I can't remember, restored for quite a while.
Our Qatar is just about to hit the channel. Starting its crossing over to us. That should be with us in about 50 minutes time, something like that. So towards the end of today's show that'll be arriving, and it is sporting the FIFA World Cup 2022 livery as well.
So just pinging up on radar is Tom 148, that's a Boeing 787-8, which is G2E, which is operating to Punta Cana, which is a 7-year-old Dreamliner. I think my first TUI Dreamliner was G2EA, when it was still Thompson, and the aircraft was like 2 years old when I flew to Bulgaria. It was so good.
Nice.
I think that was the one where they broke the headrests. I lifted up and banged my head on the headrest, and they just fell off. And when they were like taking the passengers off the aircraft, I was trying to fix it quick, and I just couldn't fix it, and I just had to leave it on the seat and leg it.
Like it.
So any TUI Airways are watching, then please don't come after me.
Yeah, his name's Owen Flemo, and he lives at 93 Flemo Lane.
And my private jet is going in Barton GV Scouts.
GV Scouts.
Called We Love the Scrap.
Well, clearly you don't, because you didn't have a steak, did you? You just stuck to burgers.
I think
So
if
that's a
Martin,
lie.
I think if Martin got a private jet, his reg would be G-Wop.
GV steak.
King of the Grill.
Here we go, here's the first of 2 Dreamliners on the way out. This one, I believe, is a 9.
Yep.
And the one following it will be an 8. So you'll see the one behind it will be a little bit shorter than this one.
And a bit shabbier.
Yep.
Like I think I mentioned last time, like, I don't know if this is 100% true, but this is what I've heard. Apparently Boeing did a deal with TUI to see how long the paint would last on the 7. I think it was the 3 787-8 to see how long the paint would last. So yeah, that's why it's looking a little shabby.
And there you go, the big wave from the captain up front. That'd be the first officer actually on that side. Well, I say first officer, it could be supporting the captain, but
When that taxi passed then, when I looked at the reg, it looked like they put a sticker over the registration. So I don't know if that had been out to like one of the TUI airlines in Germany or something, and then it's come back and just put the normal reg back on.
Chris Nichols, glad you're enjoying the show, mate. Welcome. Alfie, tuning in. Hello, welcome.
It's got its showroom reg on, is it? G-Pork. I think G-Grill is a good one, since you
G-Grill, yeah.
bossing the barbecue grill.
Ryanair Max 8. Just tuning in.
Just tuning into Airlines Live on
Just about
approach.
to touch down.
EI, hey, what's occurring? We're seeing the Maxes very frequent at Manchester nowadays.
Yeah, it's good. I really like them actually.
Very smart looking, yeah. So in work tomorrow, my first flight of the day is a Max.
Nice.
Is it?
Yeah, so I have to check everybody in.
We'll have to go over and say hello. And where's he flying to, if you can say?
Off the top of my head, I don't know. I think it's Malaga, or sorry, I think it's one of the Buzz aircraft. So I think it's going to like Krakow. I think.
Yeah, makes sense. Owen, can we in the chat get some good looks for Owen, who's got his first day on the job tomorrow, working over at Liverpool Airport. He's going to be based at.
Don't worry, guys, he's not flying the plane.
And it's his first day tomorrow, so you said you had to be up quite early, don't you?
Yeah, so I'm in at 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. I'm on at 4 till 12.
Wow, I mean, that's crazy. You'll be done by midday, and then it's just...
And then it's like, and then I'm on 4 again Tuesday.
Yeah.
Get home, have a quick nap, and then get around the airport.
Exactly. But Wednesday, Thursday's not too bad. It's I think they're like 3:30 till 8:30, and then 3:30 till 9. And then I'm off Friday because I'm going to a concert in Liverpool, and then Saturday is a day off. So
Nice.
Here's the TUI Dreamliner rolling now.
Enjoy this departure, guys.
Thanks very much for all the good looks, guys. I really do appreciate it. It's been something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. I've gone through like 2 jobs since leaving college to get to this point, so I got knocked back at first when I first went in 2020, and now I'm here now. So
nice.
If anyone ever goes for a job like that and gets knocked back first time, then don't give up, keep going. The going gets tough, the tough gets going, I say.
Yeah, just try again.
Exactly. Don't forget, like, it's as years go on, like the staff that were there that didn't get the job with the first time, they're not there no more. Then they brought new staff in, so it all depends.
I don't like the flex Boeing has on the wings. It's usually only the aircraft with composite wings that do that, especially the Dreamliner.
The 7.6 as like wing flex. When you see the 7.6 landing, it's so good to see the wing flex.
Yeah. But the 787's obviously wing flex is on another level. It's iconic.
It's good. I like it. I like seeing it.
I think it flexes about 7.5 meters at its maximum on the tips, which is like astronomical. 7.5 meters.
It's like the 777X. Like they merged the classic 777 with the Dreamliner, so it's got like the Dreamliner cockpits, all like the stuff that Dreamliner's got. But like the wings are like Dreamliner wings, because like when you see it, it's like really dreamy. Like I remember watching it at the Singapore Air Show, and it was like they were just like throwing it about, and it just shows like how much power those engines have actually got.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
They don't have the serrated engine like the Chevron engines, do they?
No.
On the GD9X, is it?
The G9X is the 777X engines, yeah.
Matthew Hayes, thank you very much for the £5 super sticker, mate, supporting the channel today. Appreciate it, guys. If you do want to support the channel with a one-off donation, you can click the dollar symbol, then click super chat. You get a massive shout out from us as well here on the show. Really do appreciate all the support, guys.
I have to say that breeze is quite nice.
It is. I'm definitely going to make the most of this sun today, I think.
Yeah, it's quite a lot of blue now in the sky, if you have a look. Weather update.
So the next arrival is EZ13LR. That's an Airbus A319 with the registration EZBO. It was supposed to leave Prague at 9:40 but didn't take off until 11:50. So that's currently 3 minutes out, 7 nautical miles.
Doesn't smell very good, that EasyJet, does it?
No. I think it needs some Lynx Africa.
Corey saying, lads, first time catching your channel. This is wonderful, enjoying it from Eastern Canada. A huge welcome to you, Corey. Well, some good news for you is we stream twice a week from Manchester Airport, but we also stream once a week from Vancouver, Canada as well.
Dun, dun, dun.
At the moment, that's offline just while we wait for a device to be delivered. But our regular show slot for that is about 10 a.m. Canadian time on Thursdays.
11 Vancouver time.
Sorry, is it 11 Vancouver time? Is it? My apologies. Yeah, 11 a.m. Vancouver time on Thursdays, so you can tune in and see a bit of something a bit more local to you, and then enjoy our Manchester shows there on Wednesdays and Sundays, 10 a.m. UK time.
And they're great. Henry Temby does a great job of hosting the Vancouver shows, and you get some really good movements. You get out of Vancouver, I believe they fly a wide body with their Air Canada from Vancouver to Toronto pretty much every hour, which is insane. The amount of demand that route must have. They're flying, I think it's mostly 777s, which is insane. Yeah, and you get a lot of interesting movements. They have been getting a lot of Lufthansa 747-400s over there in Vancouver as well. We've got quite a lot of footage of them, and also just a lot of things that you wouldn't see here in Manchester, including things like float planes and a lot of interesting.
That's quite cool. That's
helicopters and interesting biz jets and things, and then all the way up to Korean triples and things. You know, it's quite a spectacular variety that you get over there.
I thought Vancouver and Toronto were about 10 minutes, half an hour away from each other.
Me too. I said to Emmy, I said, mate, do you fancy doing a bonus show from Toronto? He's like, yeah, no worries, it's about a 3-hour flight. Jeez.
But for anyone who's new to the channel from the UK, the Vancouver shows start at 7 o'clock our time on a Thursday, but like Martin said, once we get the new device delivered, our fantastic host Henry will be back. So taxiing out now is the 2E Dreamliner. This is 2E. This is heading out to Punta Cana.
This looks like it's the most patchy, I think, of all the
Miles of Smiles. Hasn't got a great smile at the moment. Looking a bit shabby.
You can see the paintworks. Definitely seen better days.
Better days enjoying the show though, guys. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button just below the video. Really does help us out, and it'll get a lot more people into the channel as well. YouTube will start recommending the feed to a lot more people if you guys just click that thumbs up button. It takes a couple of seconds. Let's smash those likes before this Dreamliner takes off today, folks.
Yeah, I do appreciate that.
So, my dad come to me and Mark before to let us know that one of my family relatives are on this Sun Express to Dalaman that's just pushed back.
Nice.
And then my dad's going to Dalaman on Tuesday, and guess where I'm going? I'm going to work.
I was going to say.
So that's but my dad mentioned about going to Vancouver either this year or next year, so
nice.
I think I might have to jump on that trip.
That airport for spotting is probably one of the best you can get. You know, the views you get there.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable with the mountains.
I think he said to go down for 2 weeks, so I'd probably call down and see Henry or something on the Thursday and see if he needs a hand with anything.
Yeah, that'd be mega actually if you did a little co-host with Henry.
Because
he probably won't understand the word you're saying.
Probably no. Not a word. But I think it'd be good because he'd be able to concentrate on the camera, and then I'd probably just read the chat, but I think my phone bill for the route, so I'd probably have to get a SIM card or something while I'm there, because I will need flight radar quite a lot.
Yeah, you can figure it out, I'm sure.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, whenever I'm visiting someone in another country where I don't have the SIM, I usually just use their hotspot, on their phone. It usually helps.
Yeah.
Quite a few aircraft pinging up at the moment as well, which is good. So first out looks like this 2E flight to Punta Cana that we just saw taxi past us. There is a Jet2 on final though, so I assume he's going to wait for him.
Yep. I think this is the first Jet2 737 we've seen on the stream today. This is a 4-year-old aircraft.
Miles of Smiles. It's one of the ones that don't have a name from their competition winners.
Ah, yeah, because we've got Mr. and Mrs. Patmore.
There's Alfie and there's Neil, isn't it? Oh no, is it Neil? Yeah, Neil, isn't it?
How cool would it be if doing like another competition again, and we had like one with like Airliners live on, but we had like the logo above the name? Oh my god, it's so sick that.
That would be lost, wouldn't it?
And if they ever scrapped the aircraft, it'd be good if we could have like the cutouts. Oh, don't. Only we can dream.
When is the Qatar triple due in? I think it's about
I'll just
less
check
than
on
half an
the
hour.
Qatar
Right? Must only be like 20-15 minutes out, right?
Just crossing the channel at the minute.
Ah, okay.
40 minutes out.
Okay, yeah, it's usually comes in about 1:30, so we usually wrap the live show up with the arrival of that. And it'll be a good arrival today because it's the Qatar FIFA World Cup special in today.
Jet2 Airliners live.
I think it might be nice, Andy, if we do 10 minutes longer today. The Saudi Dreamliner -9 is on its way to us from Jeddah.
Yeah, what time is that?
That's arriving in 50 minutes. That's not an aircraft that we've seen very often recently on the channel. So it'd be nice to catch that arriving. Hopefully we see it a bit more often on the Sunday shows.
Delayed as well, yeah.
Patrick Malone, very warm welcome to you, mate. And Starion tuning in from Adelaide, Australia, welcome.
So TUI Dreamliner has lined up. He's heading off to Punta Cana, which is about 3,665 nautical miles.
F1 driver, this is normal, mate. Yeah, this is what it's like at the RVP, so make sure you come down and enjoy it.
Yeah.
And here we go, Dreamliner on the roll. Enjoy this Dash 8 departure, guys. We'll keep an eye out for that chat. So coming from behind you, Andy, and it should fly over you, is a Lufthansa A340. That's from Chicago to Frankfurt. It should pretty much fly right over our heads, and we've got a nice bit of blue sky there as well.
I like days like this, like me and my dad were talking about it like yesterday, like you could just sit in the garden and you just watch everything go over.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
I had my camera out yesterday and the Dubai Expo flew over. Yeah. And you could just see this big blue thing just flying over the house.
That must have been very distinct in the sky.
Yeah, well, where I live on the so when the aircraft come into approach, they come in like an S. So I live like they were about 1,000 feet over my house. So when the Typhoon or the Red Arrows do a display at the Southport, they'll either fly up the Mersey with the smoking, or they'll fly the normal pattern and come in. So you will usually see them over my house.
Nice.
Oh wow, yeah, I see her. Give me a moment. Let me catch it. Looks epic over us actually.
Our only arrival is an EasyJet from Keflavik, so we can stick with that 340.
There it is, just see it out of the window.
Oh yeah, look at that.
And there's something else coming straight ahead of us, don't know what that is. Oh, it's only a Logan there. Nothing exciting.
It's a larger aircraft, Airbus A340-300, operating Lufthansa Flight 433 from Chicago to Frankfurt.
There you go, you've seen A340 from Manchester. Sadly not here on the ground.
That particular aircraft is at 37,000 feet, ground speed of about 576 miles an hour currently.
No, one thing we haven't seen at Manchester in a while is Wamos. They used to operate the 747 all the time, and then they got scrapped, and then there was like a big it's like a big thing in America, and they take like aircraft in, like they raise money, and it was just too expensive because the aircraft had no engines, and because it was in the Las Vegas desert, they had to fly it all the way back to Australia, and they couldn't raise the fund. It was just too expensive, so I think that aircraft is going to be scrapped, unfortunately.
That's sad.
There's currently an 747-800, which was supposed to go to Lufthansa but wasn't taken up, and the aircraft didn't even enter passenger service. It's been in the desert for many years, and now that's going to be scrapped. So it's such a shame. Such a shame Virgin didn't get that, but I suppose with how like long it is, I don't think it would fit around the back. Condor heading over. It's now in the stripy livery. It's in the ex-Thomas Cook livery.
Oh yeah.
But there's currently a Condor 757-300 which arrived into Norwich, which is going to be painted into the blue stripy scheme. But that was in the old Thomas Cook livery, which I called that when I went to Lanzarote in January. So I've got a picture in its old scheme, and then when I get a picture of the new scheme, I'll compare the both of them together, like a collage thing.
Pegasus A320 Neo on a taxi out now to Antalya is the aircraft we can just hear as it comes around the corner.
Yep. Now rolling another Ryanair 737.
And Si, I will read your message out in a second, mate. Huge welcome to you. And Si saying, hi, I'm a new watcher from Cornwall. Love the show. I might become a regular. This is such good viewing on a Sunday. Do you ever cover military bases? Not really, Si. No, we stick to our regular airports, but you're more than welcome to become a regular in the channel. We'd love to see you every week.
Yeah, I think we tried Valley, but I think with RAF Valley, the internet connection, like the signal's not great down there.
Yeah, we can probably do a show from there now with the kit we've got, but we just trying to stick with what we're good at, I think. And but it'd be great to see you. We stream every Wednesday at 10 AM and every Sunday at 10 AM. There's bonus shows here and there, and we also do Vancouver on Thursday evenings. However, that's offline for a couple of weeks, so just bear that in mind.
Holly Mitchell flexing here, saying great stream, Airliners Live, watching on a 40-inch 4K Samsung TV with our portable air conditioning unit on.
Nice.
Get the barbecue on.
Yeah, that's it.
Just turned on to a long approach. She's at 6,500 feet. Is our first 757 arrival of the day from Palma de Mallorca. The reg on that one is LSAE. In the Jet2 holiday delivery.
Yes, Daniel, we do see go-arounds. If you head over to our Facebook page, you will see the A380 doing a go-around during one of the storms. Which is quite cool. But if you saw our trailer at the start of the live stream, you would have seen her on there as well, so that's quite cool.
Yep.
Matt said, are you excited to see Top Gun 2?
It'll be good, yeah.
We haven't had no A380's buzz list tower yet, but maybe in the future.
And this Ryanair taxi now is heading back to Berlin.
So we're currently streaming from the Runway Visitor Park control tower. This is provided by the Aviation Society. So head over and follow them. Also, if you're ever at Manchester and you take a photo, then you can email your photos into Peter, and then they could be featured on the Facebook page. I know a couple of mine have been featured on there. I think my one of the Virgin Atlantic A330-200 still on there from its final flight. So yeah, don't forget, it doesn't have to be the greatest photo in the world.
We're talking of Virgin Atlantics, just on the pushback now is a Virgin Atlantic A330 to JFK. So we'll be seeing that taxi out very shortly. GV Kiss, the reg on that one.
Anyone know the name of that? First one in the chat. The name of GV Kiss.
We haven't seen GV Ray for a while, have we?
No.
Is that not
Ray? That, I think that went to China, so it departed here, and they took all the Virgin titles off it. We just had the red paint and the white body.
Oh.
They even took the woman off the front, and that flew out and had like heavy maintenance and come back with all the titles on. So
Alright,
it's a bit. I don't understand why they took everything off when heavy maintenance is usually on the inside.
repaints, maybe?
Possibly, yeah.
You could touch up.
Pegasus on the roll, A320 Neo.
Must be busy round the back. The Jet2 that landed before has gone onto a remote stand, so there mustn't be much room for them to go on a normal air bridge.
Kevin saying hi, new to this channel, good to see the positivity, great weather for this. It certainly is, Kevin, and yeah, we're a very positive, conscious channel. We do try and keep it nice and light-hearted and enjoy ourselves here on Airliners Live.
Is that Sun Express you were saying, is it your dad's?
Yeah, so it's one of our family relatives, yeah. Supporting the 30 years Liberty.
Yep.
That was commemorates 30 years of Sun Express.
I'll clip to the departure later on and send it to her.
Matt tuning in from Boston, hello, welcome.
For anyone who's not aware, Sun Express is co-owned by Lufthansa and Turkish Airlines. But going back this morning, we saw the Jet2 A330 go out to Dalaman. That aircraft is part of a company called Air Tanker, and Air Tanker have 8 A330s. 4 of them are used for leasing charter flights, and the other 4 are for the Royal Air Force. So these aircraft refuel Typhoons, F-35 Lightnings, and they work with Jet2 and other airlines quite a lot during the year. So these aircraft that we saw departing, they've been out and done to like military operations. So if they had to like swap an aircraft over for serviceability, then they can do that because they still have the capabilities on the leasing aircraft to do that. So
Hotel Victor on the Regis EasyJet Neo, taxi in front of us on its way to Sharm el Sheikh.
I think the EasyJet orange looks so good in the sun.
Does, doesn't it?
Don't forget to follow Airliners Live on Instagram. Just type in Airliners Live. You can see photography from Martin when he gets his camera back, and also Andy as well. So
it has been a bit quiet on our Instagram, folks. I'm really hoping to get my camera back next week, so
I've posted a few reels on there.
We will start being a bit more regular with the old pictures as soon as I can. But on a bit of a longer finals, the Jet2 757, it's a 34-year-old aircraft, and that's on its way in from Palma.
The aviation fuel smell coming through this window is so nice.
Yes.
That's good on it.
It's probably not very good for you, but it is a lovely smell. We had the kerosene on the barbecue the other day, didn't we, getting there?
Yeah, Mark was like fireman Sam.
Because they always say with them things that they just sprinkle a little bit on and it'll get it going, and we haven't got time for a light sprinkle.
Half a bottle on there.
Yeah, dousing every single bit of coal. And to be fair, it worked. Got it all going nice and quick.
Yeah.
No one had food poisoning, so big win. Big win for the men in the garden.
700.
Martin being
Feet
king
on
of the grill.
757.
King of the grill. I like that.
V1 Rotate, thank you very much for the 500 bits on Twitch. That's very kind of you, mate.
What
Thanks
a great
very much
name
for
as
that.
well.
So, competition time.
Pretty cool.
What an easy one, this, but it will involve you counting. So can anybody tell me how many red squares there are on the front of this commentary tower? So you can count them. And then run to the door.
Just waiting for the arrival of this Jet2 757 now.
So I've done some research on this Jet2 on approach. It's been to many different airlines. It started off with Air Holland back in March 1998. Then it went to Sterling Airways, and then back to Air Holland, then back to Sterling Airways, then back to Air Holland. Then it went to Africa, so it operated for Africa West. Then it went to Iceland Air. It's been to Spanair. Then it went to a leasing company. Then went to Air Slovakia, and then joined Jet2 in September 2006. And it's been painted in that scheme ever since.
Lots of airlines under its belt.
Yeah, but some of these 757s, some of them don't get scrapped like some of them. So some of the TUI ones, I've made a new life as a cargo freighter aircraft. And talking of freighter aircraft, a Manchester regular, which is the TUI 767. One of them has been flown out of Manchester, and now it's currently in America, and that's going to be converted into a freighter, which will be going to Iceland there, and will feature the new livery. So a brand new member to the channel, Premium Economy, Jeffrey Gable. Thank you very much for your support, mate. If you have a Facebook account, then look out for the Nightbot VIP Lounge link. Get yourself in, and then we've also got our group chat as well. I know Andy keeps up to date with the adding people to the group chat. Like, I think there's about 60 of us in there now. So if you don't get added straight away, then he will add you eventually. He hasn't forgot about you. He's just got other stuff to do as well. Yeah.
And we've got over 380 members in the VIP lounge itself now. There's a wave for the pilot in the first officer seat.
So on approach is the Air Corendon 737 MAX 8. This aircraft is 4 years old, but don't forget they sat on the ground for 2 years. So originally it should just be 2 years old, but we had to add the other two on because it's been in storage for so long. Some new Ryanair aircraft nowadays still say like 4 years old, and they probably just got like delivered from Seattle yesterday. This is due to all like the MAX delays and how far like they got made and stuff like that. Like Etihad for Ryanair was the first Ryanair MAX made, and I think it was about the 15th to be delivered, due to with all the issues and stuff like that. That to be installed with all new software. But we got 2 TUI MAXes delivered the other day to Gatwick, so we should be seeing them very soon. So unfortunately Singapore Airlines departed around 11:30. So you've missed that, unfortunately. Gary B. Andy said, I think it's just behind us.
Yeah.
Is the, speaking of air tanker, it's the Voyager. So this is the A330 243 MRTT KC2 Voyager.
Where's that flying over, is it?
Yeah, so it's just behind us.
I can't see it.
I can't see it either, no. It's at 25,000 feet. It's looking at, it's track number 6, being tracked by 412 people. But there's the Corendon 737 MAX. Shame it's not for spinner. Would have been nice to see that in this lighting, but not today.
AJTV, Twitch Prime subscriber. Thank you very much, mate. Welcome.
Someone said, are you sure this is Manchester? It usually rains here.
I think it is.
Yeah, it might be. I mean, there's a lot of Ryanairs.
Don't forget, there's more than one Manchester in the world.
Yeah.
This Ryanair taxi now on the way to Santander.
Yeah, that's correct. Big engine club. The A330 has A340 wings on it.
And this is Ryanair is a Max 8200.
Look at that, looking great in the light. Mr. Millennium, thank you very much for gifting a subscription to 7 cents short. Appreciate it, mate. Very kind of you, dude.
So this is off to Santander, so that's a bank in Manchester city centre. It's going to land in the car park. Needs to put his money in before departing elsewhere. This aircraft is FR9844, brand new 737 MAX. We talk about this quite a lot with the MAXes on the split scimitar winglets. You have the blue and the yellow, but the first 5 Ryanair MAXes that got delivered don't have this. It's something they added later on in the development of the aircraft.
Yeah, I have seen one here at Manchester that didn't have the yellow on the underside of the winglet. It looks really weird. It suits it a lot, I think.
Yeah, it looks
thanks
really
a lot
smart.
for the 100-bit donation with a dry and sunny weather bonus over on Twitch. Thank you very much, dude.
I'd love to see a new Ryanair livery, but I don't doubt it would happen. It'd be good if, like, you know where Lufthansa has, like, the colour coming down from the tail.
Yeah, that would look smart, actually. Like, came down and then, like, went like that along it. That would look boss, wouldn't it?
Or maybe have, like, a yellow tail.
Yeah.
And have, like, the person on the harp as, like, the colour. That'd be quite cool. I think Zach Cisa, I think he made like a concept and it looked like really good and he sent it to Ryanair and they said like it was a really cool design as well, so
nice.
7 cents saying I love a busy Manchester, it's such a vibe. It really is, mate. And this is what we were saying all the way through the recovery on COVID is just wait, guys, until Manchester gets busy because it's just awesome and we're just starting to move into that now.
Spoiler alert. Spoilers still up on the Corridor at this stage.
Spoiler alert. For anyone who's been with the channel since like lockdown and stuff, like it was quite a tough year for everyone, for aviation, and we didn't get on the stream much, so we did quizzes.
Manchester was hit very hard.
Yeah, Manchester was very, like, I don't get excited over aircraft that much, but I got excited over like an EasyJet. Like it got to that level.
It did. It got to the point like
we were hyped on me over
because you'd come down to this was like during when you were allowed back out for recreational purposes, which at the time it was for us. We go out in like it was like May, so it was like 2 years ago today, pretty much. And you'd be out for 7-8 hours, and you'd see about 7 planes. So it was pretty dire.
Well, I had the PA Poseidon that done training at Liverpool, so it was like really low over my house, but it was so good to see. Like I got a few photos and tweeted them to what base it was based at, and they retweeted on Twitter, which is quite cool. So
nice. Mr. Millennium, thanks very much for 100 bits, dude, with an awesome stream bonus. Appreciate it, dudes. Nice one, guys. And Andrew Hallworth with a very generous £20 super chat. Bing bong. Great stream, guys. Loving Owen's knowledge, really adds to the cracking information you two provide. Thank you very much, Aaron. Andrew, sorry.
Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it.
Yeah, great job today.
I'm just going to go and nip and get my other bottle of water. I'll be back now in 2 minutes.
Nice. Because I remember when it was that quiet, and like you'd be here at Manchester, and then a Ryanair. Lufthansa in like Munich would ping up and you'd be like, oh, we're going to see that in like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's literally one plane an hour back in the day.
A319 or something. Or CRJ, they were flying for a little bit as well. Here's another Ryanair touching down.
That's in from Rome.
I've never been to Rome. I've only been to Venice in Italy.
I've not been to Italy at all, I don't think.
You're not?
No.
You need to get a photo with the fountain when you get to Rome. A friend of mine's currently in Pisa. Rocking the leaning tower photo that you get when you look like you're leaning on it. You're pushing it over.
And Miss Millennium, thank you very much for gifting another tier 1 sub to Drapsy. It's very kind of you, mate. Getting that hype train rolling. Thank you, guys. And Alfie saying, loving the new midweek show. Cheers, Alfie. Yeah, we're enjoying it as well, mate.
Cheers, Alfie.
Hopefully next week's will be a little bit drier.
We hope. The weather this week looks quite nice, to be honest.
Nice. Looking forward to it. And like I say, we are looking at a bonus show this week as well, folks. So we'll update you on that as and when we can. Make the most of that nice weather.
Ryanair Max now spooling up.
Virgin Atlantic's been holding for a while. We do have another Ryanair on the approach from Lisbon as well.
You read out Andrew Hallworth's donation, didn't you? Oh,
yeah.
You did, yeah.
Thank you very much again, Andrew.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And I think there'll be a break after this Ryanair to get the Virgin Atlantic out, and then the next aircraft to arrive will be another Jet2 757 arriving from Ibiza. This one 25 years old, delivered in November 1996. LSAK on the registration for that.
Get blown around a little bit up here. It's pretty windy today. The weather forecast is just completely different from what it said the other day.
Isn't it? Because me and Andy were talking last night because it looked like it was literally going to rain all day today.
I know, I brought my thermals today.
And we were just like, oh, another wet show, no way. And then, bosh, look at it. It's like mega blue sky. Honestly, I think I've said it before on the channel. I don't know how we're into 2022 and we still can't get a relatively, I'm not talking minute by minute here. I'm talking like just a relatively accurate weather idea of what's going to happen.
Yeah, possible.
It just seems to be one of those things where we're still not on top of it yet. Matt Healy, thank you very much for the 449 super chat, saying just a cheeky drop to get the Starbucks or toward the tripod head as usual. Stellar content and love how man now gets the Virgin A350. Love him, says Matt. Yeah, I do as well, mate.
Cheers, Matt. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, dude. Here we go, Virgin Atlantic A330 rolling for New York. If you let go of that, does it go on?
If I let go, it'll slide off. There we go.
Looks like a pretty steep climb there from the 330 out of Manchester. Off to New York.
AJTV saying my sister bought one of your badges and it arrived yesterday. She's made up with it and she's just waiting on a hoodie. She has watched for 3 years now, which is how I found out about you. Nice one, AJ. Glad you're enjoying the stream, mate, and I'm glad she likes the badge as well. And Mr. Millennium gifting another tier 1 sub to Andy10R. Thank you very much, Mr. Millennium, supporting the Twitch Club today.
On the arrival here from the right hand side is the Jet2 757-200, which is LSAK, arriving from Ibiza as LS170. This is a 25-year-old aircraft delivered to Jet2 in November 1995. And I'll just do some research now and see where it's been over the past 26 years, or 25 years I should say.
And on the taxi out, we've got our JFK service from Aer Lingus, which is operating the A321neo today.
It's a nice aircraft. So the Jet2 757 that just touched down started off with American Trans Air. That was back in November 1996. Then they moved on to ATA Airlines in March 2003. They got delivered to Jet2 in January 2010. And then it went to, it looks like a UAE airline called RAK Airways in September 2011. And then went back to Jet2 in 2012. So hasn't had many as the last 7.5 that landed.
Yeah. Lined up next to depart is the Pegasus A320neo to Istanbul.
The one question I'd like to have everyone's opinion on is, so Icelandair are upgrading their fleet soon. So as we know, they currently operate the MAX 8 and the MAX 9. But what do you think they're going to replace the 7.5s with and the 7.6? Do you reckon they're going to be replacing with the A321neo, or are they going to replace the 7.6 with a 350 or a Dreamliner? Ooh. There was talks of either the 321neo for the 7.5 or the 787-8 for the Dreamliner, for the 7.6, which
wouldn't be that bad, I don't think.
The size comparison wouldn't be that big, to be fair, would it? So, or they might go completely different and they might get the A330neo instead.
Maybe.
800neo, yeah. So we've got 3.1k views watching on YouTube.
We just
with
hit 2k likes. There we go.
And then Martin can give you the Twitch figures because I don't have that.
I don't think we've got. Well, I can't see them there, but I get the guys in Twitch to tell me what's happening.
Oh.
Squirrel, thank you very much for the 449 super chat saying thanks for the show, guys. Hey, you're welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Squirrel. Thanks for supporting the channel with your donation. It really does help us a lot.
William and Eve said, I saw the Icelandair 757 80 years livery today at Gatwick.
Very nice.
Is the 80 years one, is that the blue one?
The blue and the
one that looks like it's got like the mountains.
Yeah.
Because I think Icelandair only have two 757-300s. One's in that big livery and then one's in the normal. So touching down was BY2771 from Dubrovnik. That was the Boeing 77 MAX 8 to UMF, delivered 3 years ago.
Jordan, thank you very much for your $8.99 super chat, mate. That's very kind of you, Jordan. Cheers everyone for supporting the channel today. It really does help us out a lot.
I thought you were going to say 80 then.
I nearly said $18.99 because there was something on my screen.
Oh, look at that. Any old excuse, folks.
There we go. Don't look like I've cleaned it in about a month. Thanks again, Jordan. Very generous donation from you, mate.
Get your feather duster on. You Ken doll on.
And it's EasyJet taxi out in front of us is on its way to Venice, lighting up beautifully in the sun.
Also pushed back is the Kuwait Airways. That's KU114 to Kuwait City at an A320neo delivered on the. Sorry, it's 1 year ago, and it delivered the 2020 in July.
Yep, a brand new flyer to Manchester Airport.
Engine start.
Start on the second engine to save money, probably.
Yep.
Andres tuning in from Chile. Welcome to you.
Heading off to Venice.
And if you're new to the channel, folks, don't forget to subscribe to Airliners Live. Click the subscribe button. We are on the way to 100,000 subscribers. all of the subscriptions help a lot, guys.
So Jordan says, I work for Ryanair and you film me a few times.
Yeah, where are you seeing that? Jordan. Okay, sorry, yeah, thanks very much, Jordan. I wondered if it was the same Jordan who speaks. There is another Ryanair Jordan who speaks to us as well.
The Ryanair Jordan was the one that flew to Lanzarote.
Got you. Nice one, Jordan. Well, if you're ever going to catch yourself on the show, let us know beforehand if you want, and we'll make a special effort to zoom in and get a good shot of you, mate. So feel free to drop us a message, probably on Instagram's the easiest.
Amanda, you can hit the dollar symbol and hit super chat to donate to the channel.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it, Amanda. Thank you very much. Hit the dollar symbol, then click super chat. You get a massive shout out from us here in the studio.
Certainly do.
We sound really posh when we say that, you know. From the studio.
Yeah. Back to you in the studio.
Yeah, back to the studio.
And he's on the car. Back to you guys in the studio.
Yeah, thanks, Andy. That's Andy out in the field.
Yeah, it's very windy out here.
Very windy out here on top of the control tower.
Hashtag Andy in the hatch.
Yeah.
Hashtag Andy in the hatch. The mystery camera guy.
That's it, yeah. Who is this mystery camera guy?
If you want to lob pork pies at him, it will be appreciated.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
God, I love this channel, though. It's so fun.
Just trying to time a cafe visit as well. But don't forget, 7:30 this evening, folks. Myself and Andy will be on the Departure Lounge podcast, talking about the channel's history and I don't know, whatever else they want to ask us, really.
Just to note, guys, this is not the Departure Lounge isn't our second channel.
No, it's a completely independent channel that we've kindly been invited on to guest appear on their podcast today.
So don't expect Andy and Martin to be on every week.
No.
Yep. We'll post it on our social medias when we are on that show. So you tune in. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, or YouTube. We'll post it on them.
And Jordan, thank you very much for 449 super chat again. Says thanks, lads. You're welcome, Jordan. Appreciate you, mate. And Squirrel, thank you very much for the premium economy membership, brand new VIP. That's very kind of you, dude. Welcome to VIP, Squirrel. And Nick S with the huge £20 super chat. Bing Bong says, thanks, gents, for today's show. Good luck to Owen for tomorrow, watching from Shrewsbury, UK.
Thank you very much.
Yes, best of luck, Owen.
Thanks again for your support to the channel, Nick. It's very
send us a uniform photo.
Well, I don't get my uniform for another couple of weeks.
Is that in case they get rid of you on day one?
Yeah, that's in case I get told. See you later. It's because we're supposed a worldwide company, and the warehouse is down in London. Yeah, they have to ship it, or it has to be ordered, so it's a bit of a nightmare.
So what do you wear then?
I just wear smart clothing. I've got my Swissport high vis and my ID badge, so I'm fine.
Alright.
There's the Aer Lingus A321, and the Qatar triple is
next in line for
final approach. She's 2 minutes out, currently 2,000 feet, so a couple of minutes yet there.
Right, so where's the Saudia by?
Saudia is not far at all. Arriving in, it says 15 minutes, but it's going to be quicker than that. Currently 11,000 feet, so I'd say about 10 minutes away.
So these Aer Lingus A321 Neos, we're due another one. So hopefully at the end of the year we'll have 2 330s and 2 A321s. So we've got the Aer Lingus rolling out now to New York, and we've also got an Aer Lingus ATR heading back to Dublin. Yeah, back to Dublin.
We are going into the last 15 minutes of today's show, folks, so click that thumbs up and click subscribe if you're new, and hope you've enjoyed today's broadcast from Manchester Airport.
Any new viewers that are in today, not viewers, any new VIPs today and you're not in the VIP lounge, look out for the Nightbot link and then if you join, you can be added to our. So we have our group with all the behind the scenes stuff, but we also have our group chat as well, which you can talk to the team, talk to the rest of the community. Red Scorpion said, fun fact, you are getting more viewers than CNNs get on a national broadcast.
That sounds like a bit of a capper to me. Aer Lingus Regional on a taxi out to Dublin, ATR 72.
Who needs TV anymore?
I know, yeah. We haven't caught the new retro livery up for Qatar on the stream, have we?
I think we did once. The 777 retro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
was it raining that day? Because I got it the first time because it's only been in once.
Yeah,
I think I got it Moss Lane and I got absolutely drenched.
Qatar short final.
I will say I love that retro. I love it. I think it's amazing.
Oh, it's so good.
Here it is, Qatar triple in the FIFA World Cup livery.
Let's get those triple Fs in the chat.
Come on.
Enjoy its arrival, guys.
Nice smoky touchdown there. So if you couldn't tell by that livery, Qatar are hosting the FIFA World Cup at the end of this year. We were supposed to get some 380s from March, but because of the demand, that didn't happen, unfortunately.
Cheers, Tony. Glad you've enjoyed the show. We're going to be wrapping the show up with the Saudi Dreamliner that's currently positioned to be third to land behind a couple of EasyJets. First EasyJet in from Tivat and the second from Luca.
Yeah.
And this Saudi is in from Jeddah. It left 6 hours ago, so a flight of 6 hours 10 minutes. And the aircraft's just passing through 7,000 feet.
It's mad how Kuwait is in that part of the world. And these are all flying wide bodies, and then Kuwait just flying an A320 neo.
Yeah,
I thought
Kuwait. I think it'd be on the taxi.
Yeah,
see it any
on the
second.
taxi out now.
It's roughly the same flight time as well.
Smell that rubber then? Did you get a whiff of rubber then?
Yeah, I smell that.
Yeah, it smells like when Martin goes round the corners in his car.
Nigel will be finishing in about 10 minutes time, mate.
Yep.
You going to Madeira Airport filming soon, saw a clip of you commenting on the aborted A380 landing.
We haven't got any plans now to go to Madeira yet.
No, I'd like to, but nothing planned out. There goes the gear. Gear up, positive rate.
That looks quite fast going up there.
It does, doesn't it?
Looks like a rocket.
EasyJet out, another one in.
Gutted we didn't get to see the Lancaster today. Such a great
it never even took off, I'm guessing.
Had engine trouble, didn't it?
Yeah, we didn't get airborne. Yeah, that engine trouble. Hopefully it gets sorted because they've got some Flypasts next week, I think.
And Darren saying, I'm a newbie here. Thanks very much for the show. Like the history of the planes. Thanks very much, Darren. I'm glad you enjoyed the show and hope to see you in all of our future shows, mate.
Yeah, we don't look at the history of every plane because most of them would have just been at one airline. But with the likes of like Jet2 A380, it's always interesting to look at them because a lot of them have an extensive history with many different airlines.
So crisp, man, just looking at that picture. It's absolutely crystal.
Who are you?
Who are you?
No, the 777. Yeah.
Yeah. Crystal clear images.
So the first departure is the EI45 service, which would be Green Flight 45, the call sign. That's heading to New York on the A321 Neo.
Oh really? Okay, so it's got that call sign, has it? 'Cause I just thought it would be Shamrock.
No, it's Green Flight.
Oh right, why is that?
No idea. I think it's because it's Aer Lingus and it's green and then it's flat.
The Aer Lingus call sign was Shamrock though.
Because it's Aer Lingus UK, they can't have the same call sign.
Oh right, okay.
So it has to be completely different.
Cool, right, I learned something there, chat.
Departing to New York,
So the next Aer Lingus is an Aer Lingus Regional.
Here's the Q8.
Look at that mask.
320 Neo.
Looks great.
That is a beautiful livery.
Awesome job.
I hope play come to Manchester.
That'd be nice, yeah.
I really do, it'd be cool.
I don't think that's how they're going to operate though, is it? They're looking more on the European side more.
Yeah, I think it's because I think the reason they go to Liverpool, one, because they like the football team or whatever, but two, they want to go to an airport that doesn't fly to Iceland, like you can't fly to Iceland from Liverpool, but also they want to try and Liverpool want to connect to what's it called now, the rest of the world, like New York,
the States,
and the States, so it's
Saudi are just extending its downwind just to lose a bit of altitude, turning onto base very shortly.
And also Liverpool, I believe, would have lower landing fees as well. So obviously Play Airlines is trying to make a budget approach to things.
But I think like with Manchester, EasyJets operate to Iceland. Iceland there you go. So there's not much, like the competition's just not there. Well, sorry, the competition is there, but they're not going to be able to. It's not going to.
Red Scorpion, nice one. Glad you enjoyed the show, mate.
Great to see you. And also like flying to the state, like so you got like Iceland, right, with from Manchester, which is already established from EasyJet and Iceland Air. But if you wanted to fly from the States, you wouldn't. You don't have to transfer, do you? You can just go straight there with Air Lingus or Sui or Virgin Atlantic, obviously.
Like people keep saying, oh yeah, like Play's going to go bust because of what happened with WoW. But I looked at the statistics from Play these past couple of months, and the demand is phenomenal. Like most of their flights are always full. And it's like the only reason like WoW went ceased operations was because they had the 330s and they were ordering all this new aircraft, and it just like it wasn't happening for them whatsoever.
This Ryanair, beautiful lighting right now.
And huge shout out to Mick. Says brilliant stream today, guys. My first as a member. Great to be involved. Cheers, old Mick. We really do appreciate your membership, mate. Thank you very much, and
thanks very much,
forward to seeing you regularly in the shows.
Good to have you here, and good to have you as a member as well. Appreciate it.
Big Engine Club paid £30 for a flight to Canada as well.
Sorry.
Wow, that's crazy.
What was it?
So WoW Air, Big Engine Club flew with them to Canada, and it cost them £30.
That's ridiculous.
Is he in the cargo hold?
No, in one of the overhead lockers.
Yeah, what he didn't tell you is he paid £30 to one of the other passengers to go in their suitcase.
Sounds about right.
Done an Andy and just like sat wherever he wanted. But apparently, like when I was doing my training for Swissport, like we get told like you can't leave boarding cards anywhere, because this one time this person had picked up this boarding card when they were testing the machines, and he got out, he got through the security barrier onto the aircraft.
Really?
And
do they scan your passport when you get on though? Like how would they get past that?
I no idea. Like he got like actually onto the aircraft, and the cabin crew had no seats left, but there was this couple that were just, and the guy admitted like, I'm the issue here. But he got all the way through though. That was the funny thing.
Just a random flight to a random place.
Take me to the clouds above. So the next arrival is the Saudi Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner from Jeddah. I think after this, we're going to wrap the show up for today. But don't forget, tomorrow, John Fezzer will be live streaming with his flight sim. So don't forget to tune in from 7 o'clock.
Yeah, that was a really good show last week.
Yeah, so last week he flew the BAE 146 from Manchester to London City, and he took off on 23 left. So the wind stay like this, it probably look like a 05 right departure. Sorry, left departure.
And of course the Q8.
So Chester Mike there in the chat providing us with all the good information, so a big shout out to him. Look, are they getting blown about today? Like,
it is windy today, you know.
Winds.
The windsock here at the RVP is really getting blown around.
Variable 8 knots. That was 15 minutes ago.
Feels more than that, but it is pretty variable though.
Phil Eagles got wet weather down south.
Oh really? That's a bit of a change in it. Usually it's the other way around. For all those who have ordered logo badges, most of them have been shipped now. So for those who don't know, we sold just this week, just gone Monday, we listed brand new merchandise on our website, shop.airlinerslive.com, which were really high quality premium pin badges, with one with the Airliners Live logo and another one with the VIP logo, which is like gold VIP with like a Concorde in the middle of it. It looks really, really smart.
So here she is, just coming into view now.
Oh yeah, got this sound here. We'll finish up about that after this arrives.
Don't forget to tune into the departure lounge. Andy and Martin will be on there tonight, giving some history on the Airliners Live. Yep. So that starts at 7:30 on their YouTube channel. Loopy's just put the link in there. The last one Loopy was on there, giving all the great information. That was really interesting show, to be fair. And now it's time for the Grill Kings to go on tonight.
Yeah, boy.
Mr. Whopper and Mr. Big Mac.
Yeah.
Burger King versus McDonald's.
Yeah.
Well,
Great to catch that on the show, though. Not something we see too regularly at the moment.
Yeah. No. But massive thanks to everyone who sent in super chats, super stickers, and on Twitch as well, and also on new VIPs. Don't forget to go into the VIP lounge.
Yep. And regarding the logo badges, the logos have all sold out now. They sold out very quickly. Like, we ordered quite a lot as well, more than we thought we needed, and they all sold out within an hour of the live show on Wednesday. They were all gone. A lot of people messaged us saying they missed out. We did say, unless we have a huge demand, we're not ordering more, and it's fair to say we've had huge demand for more. So we're going to place another order, just one more, of the logo pin badges.
And don't be selling them on eBay for like 500 quid.
That's what people are probably doing. Some people were ordering quite a few of them, and they all sold out pretty quick. There's still VIP badges left over if you haven't got one of them already, and you're a VIP of the channel. You get exclusive merchandise under that. We've also ordered more VIP mugs. I believe they're in stock now.
The whistle of the Ryanair Max on departure.
Yeah. And that's another VIP exclusive bit of merch that you can get as a channel supporter. To find details of how to get that, you can find it in the VIP lounge on Facebook. Or if you're struggling to find it, you can always send us a message. So, and finally, just real quick, if you are a VIP as well, obviously you can sign up to as little as a price of a meal deal on YouTube Premium Economy. You can get entered into all tiers of VIP. We're going to be doing giveaways soon again. And there is a certain item of that is we have in stock at the moment that we want to give away to our VIPs, which is a little piece of a 747, which was GVAST, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Which is we have aviation tags of. Which are little cutouts of the engines of the aircraft's fuselage that have been made into like little key rings that you can have, and they look fantastic. They're cold to the touch. They're glittery as well, just like Virgin Atlantic's 747s were, and they're limited edition as well. And we've got a few of them that we want to give away to the VIPs. And they were sent in to us by our channel partners, Manning.co.uk.
Yeah, make sure you check those out for any of the aviation tags that you want to get hold of, guys. And Graham Hill, thank you so much for the £20 super chat. Bing Bong says there, great show, guys. Badges arrived safe yesterday. My son is flying on a Qatar to Doha tomorrow night en route to the Maldives. I hope he has a great trip, Graham, and a safe flight as well. Thank you so much for the £20 super chat. It's very kind of you. And Chris with a £10 super chat. Bing Bong says, great show, guys. You know I want one of your coats. Could I interest you in a uniform swap? Two Tyra's jackets in good nick. I would even send you one of my current Atlantic ones. Yeah, Chris, we're not selling those, I'm afraid.
Everyone loves them, don't they?
Thank you so much for the £10 super chat. It's very, very kind of you, mate, to wrap up today's show. Just as Black Wolf joins Premium Economy membership as well, brand new VIP right at the end of the show.
Yes, what we'll do is we'll do a big list of every single VIP we have on all our platforms, and we'll spin the wheel on a live stream on the VIP lounge, and it'll means everyone's by default entered, and you can win yourself a Virgin Atlantic 747 bit of memorabilia from the outer skin of one of the aircraft that we actually caught retiring out of Manchester Airport. It flew its last flight on the Virgin Atlantic on Airliners Live here in 2020.
30, thank you very much for the 20 rupee donation, mate. It's very kind of you. Thank you very much for that. And that's going to wrap us up on today's show, folks. So I hope you've all enjoyed the Airliners Live Sunday show, and we will be back next week, potentially with a bonus show as well. So keep your eyes on our social media pages, !socials in the chat, to keep up to date with everything that's going on. We'll also post updates on YouTube as well. But from all of us and the team, myself, Martin, Owen, for stepping in on today's show as well. Nice one, Owen.
No worries.
And
great
Mr.
job,
Brownbill up on the camera. Hope you all have a great rest of your weekend, folks.
Yep. Go on over and give us a follow on Instagram if you haven't already.
Yep.
As well as on Twitter, if you're on Twitter as well. And if you haven't looked at our web shop yet, you can support the channel with a purchase of some fantastic merchandise, including the A380 designed hoodie or shirt. We've also got the retro shirt, retro hoodie, sorry. You've got the 747 Queen of the Skies merch as well. Go and have a look at shop.airlinerslive.com and support the channel with your purchase as well.
Excellent. Thanks very much for tuning in, guys. As always, we've been Airliners Live, and we'll see you all next week. Take care.
Yeah, sound. See you soon, guys.